Right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Kryptkast, the only show on the internet that's visually impaired. With me today is Mr. Dan, Mr. Fox, and Mr. Boon. Hello, everybody. How is everyone doing?
Yeah, grand.
Great, now I can take off these.
You know, that was absolutely ecstatic, Dan.
I'm wonderful, darling. How are you?
Oh, I'm amazing. If you can't tell, I am now I was always visually impaired, but now I have the things to fix it. It's great.
Yeah, I've had these for a while.
Spectacles, I got them yesterday.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Brilliant. I love them. I can see.
Fox, where's your glasses?
I've taken them. I've taken them.
It's not glasses Fox needs, it's a dictionary.
I've taken them off because these were making me visually impaired, so...
You already are.
They came off.
Right, so we have an absolute ton of stuff to talk about today.
We always have.
Oh, yeah.
I can't actually believe how much we have. Zay, do you want to kick off with the first thing? Which is basically mentioning the streaming.
If you didn't know already, we've done a few announcements where... Oh, I'm shocked. Oh my god. You did mention it last week.
I should know this.
You should. We did mention it last week. We are doing a charity stream. We're collecting money now. Right now, this very moment in time. All the links that you need for this are in the description. Well, they will be now. Hey.
Oh shit, I've got to remember to do that now, haven't I?
You do indeed. Everything you need to know is down there, but I'm going to tell you anyway. So we're collecting from now to January. January the 16th,
dear.
16th, 17th. Fucking got it. That's when we are doing our TK 24 and more, which is a 24-hour live stream. But every £100 we raise after the £1,000 goal, we do another hour.
Whoa, what?
Before the 1,000.
Are you sure it's before? Because that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's before.
But
Absolutely before.
hold on. So we're doing 24-hour stream, but if people donate £100, then we stay on for an extra hour.
No. So the thing, right? So what we're doing is
Well,
we're
we get to
doing
1,000.
24 hours, absolute like base start, and if we hit £100 from now to 16th of January, we'll tag on an hour, and if we get to £1,000, obviously we will end up tagging on 10 hours.
Shit.
And then we're not going to tag on any more hours after that.
Yeah, I think the maximum we're going to do is 34 hours.
I was shitting myself over the fact it's 24 hours.
That's why I said today that it was 34.
Yeah, the maximum we're
I'm
going to
off
do is
the
34,
Monday,
so
so it's fine.
I'm going to book off the Monday.
I'll have to
I'll
book
get-
it off.
I'm getting my hair done that weekend.
I'm actually in.
I think Fox is getting his prescription.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm going for an eye test.
So
Oh, God.
all the Team Kryptk Twitch is down there, down
And the
below.
Just Giving link will be just below as well.
Indeed. And if you didn't know, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, we are streaming, aren't we, fellas? Lately, we've started off really strong. We started with a solid Fallout 4 stream with Mr. Fox here, and it's just going.
It was very solid.
It was
Mostly solid because he spent about half an hour on the phone.
And getting told
He was on the phone for like 50%. The other 50% was split between him leaving to pick his mum up and then us bullying him.
Wait, no.
And getting told off by his sister.
There was also there was also a large portion of that stream of me getting salty at the base
Fact that
building
you can't
mechanic.
build.
Yeah,
Ooh.
which is
I
horrible.
can't
Okay,
place door. Help
continue,
me.
sorry. I don't know how to hang a door.
Well,
Video.
we'll definitely be talking about that soon anyway.
But yes.
Another thing with the build up to the charity live stream, we'll be doing streams every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday with random people from the team. Which will be pretty fun.
That's only the minimum things we'll be doing. So
Yeah.
every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, someone will be there, but we still
will
might
be
have
a
people
stream.
streaming on throughout the week as well.
Yeah, those days are the solid days. So
The solid
if
days,
no one turns up on those days, then just shout at Team Kryptk and then someone
Yeah.
will go, "Oh
Just,
yeah."
like, abuse Fox's Twitter. Just
Yeah,
pretty much.
Fox
It's
thing.
Abuse
the head
Fox.
anyway, so go for it.
Yeah, just just go for that, like constantly tweeting like, wait, where you at? Where you at?
Where you at, bro? Where you
At
at?
which point I'll cry, go live.
Pretty much, that's how it
when
rolls.
he does go live, we bully him. That's how
Yeah.
it works.
Basically, anytime you see Fox streaming on the Team Kryptk channel, just
Ask
give
him
him
who
abuse.
best is.
No! Oh, yeah.
Let's not bring that one in,
Fine.
because imaginary friends do not count.
He's
So a
definitely
link
not
to the
imaginary,
Twitch.
Otherwise, he's spending a lot of money for no reason.
The link to the Twitch is down below. Twitch.tv/Team Kryptk, possibly. It's down
Yes.
below.
Yes.
Something like I should know this.
Isn't
All the links you'll ever need ever will be down there.
Yeah, just don't spell cryptic with an I.
So I want to point out, like, we were given a paragraph by Chigs to read out about the entire stream and everything, and he says, and I quote, "Remind everyone about link in description. Every little helps. Tesco slang foo." And I'm like,
Oh no, he
I'm
didn't
like-
even say fool. He said foo.
Oh yeah, foo. I thought he said fool as well.
No, it's got foo and an exclamation mark. Like, who's foo?
So-
we bringing Foo Fighters into this week's special guest. Foo Fighters.
Tesco slang by Foo Fighters.
Oh.
So?
Can you imagine Foo Fighters doing a Tesco theme tune with Every Little Helps in the chorus?
See,
I quit.
I was gonna go with the pun, but then I realized everyone would hate me, so I
So
decided
we just blame
not to.
chicks.
At Dins_Dins_.
yeah.
Go tweet in, tell him his
Dins
shit.
Dins underscore says. Dins says. Yeah, just give him abuse. It's grand.
Yeah, go tell him his shit.
So yes, we've
Actually,
got
what you
streaming,
need
we've
to
got
do-
charity.
What you need to do, you need to tweet to @dindins_says, every
Says.
little helps in capital letters.
Yes.
Every single person who watches this.
Do
The
it.
thing is, most people in his life say that anyway. Moving on. So we've got Twitch stream, we've got the charity stream happening in January. That's all going to be mental. I'm scared. I'm scared. Are you guys scared?
There'll be lots of giveaways during the stream, and there'll be lots of.
I don't believe we've got a plan yet for what game, so I believe that everyone can give us some ideas on what we can play.
Don't tell them we've got no plan. What do you mean? We're really organised.
I mean,
It's like,
yeah,
we didn't bomb this together in 5 minutes. We
have plans, what are you talking about? But if they do want to tell us any games they'd like to see,
Sonic the Hedgehog 1.
06, Sonic 06.
It's hard to say.
Oh, hey,
No,
obviously that would be fantastic.
I am seriously thinking of streaming Sonic the Hedgehog during the charity live stream. The original Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic 06.
Don't do it.
Should we just have a
06.
Sonic marathon throughout the whole stream? Just every game someone plays is Sonic related.
Do you know why I'm saying Sonic 06 though?
No.
It's an awful game. It's unbelievably broken.
But every Sonic game apart from Sonic 1 and 2 are awful.
And yeah,
Where does that logic come from?
I don't know.
From general knowledge, common sense.
I don't think so. Would you class Shadow the Hedgehog as a Sonic game?
No.
Would you
No.
class Sonic?
No.
Nah, you've got me.
Wait.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
What about like
Big guy
Sonic and Mario at the Olympic Games, mate, on Wii?
Oh, that was a good one actually.
Wait, people actually bought that
I
game?
cheated the 100-meter sprint on that.
How can you cheat?
Because
if you,
Wii mechanics are awful.
Basically, if you go like that, and then constantly go like that, it counts it in as your legs as well, and you just keep going really
If you go like
fast.
that.
So that's not cheating, that's using your general knowledge.
No, because you don't. You're supposed to lift your legs, right?
How would it know?
It's
Magic.
Connect on Wii?
Connect
On
on
Wii.
Wii.
Mate, you're getting mixed up, mate.
No, that was a Connect one.
Tell you what, Cortana on the PS4, Jesus.
Wow.
Hold on, I'm googling this shit. Give me a second.
No,
Oh,
Connect,
really? You...
Connect
Connect is
Is-
Xbox, dear.
this big fucker.
That's your Xbox, isn't it?
No, that connects.
Hold on.
That connects to his VHS player. That's what that does.
No, hold on, wait here. Hold on.
No, it's a soundbar for his TV.
That's my TV, mate.
I love the fact Zaephyn is now googling this just to prove us right.
Prove you wrong because it just came up. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, Xbox 360. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, hold on a minute.
can I
You were
say,
talking about
right?
the Wii.
Can I say, when I said Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games on the Wii,
You didn't say on the Wii. I think.
mate, you need to get your ears tested as well.
Right, rewind, and where we mentioned the Wii, just put Zaephyn, you an idiot, in the comments. That's just how that
There,
works.
anyway.
If I see any of those comments, I will be very disappointed and will call you all out in the next video. So,
Which is even more reason to do so. This person called me an idiot. Well, and then you have to think of a comeback.
This days. Hold it in.
I think every time I come on this podcast, I get bullied.
Hey,
Now,
I've not given you my insult yet.
you have.
I like how he's got one
today.
planned.
Previously, you have. So,
Okay,
Shall
children.
we move on?
Yes.
yeah.
So we should probably talk about one of the biggest games that's been anticipated this year, which is Star Wars Battlefront.
RuneScape. I mean, oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
bro,
I
yeah.
thought you were going somewhere else with that completely.
Star Wars Battlefront. So,
Is anyone, yes, if you played it or played it, the beta was out.
I'm
recently,
pretty much.
wasn't it?
I think everyone played the beta, no matter what platform you was on. What the fuck? I'm not. Don't talk to me.
Okay, dude, talk us through Star Wars then, considering not.
Well, I saw people playing it and I looked at it and it just looked like Battlefield, but with Star Wars characters. But-
It's the same engine as Battlefield been made, and it's the same people that's made Battlefield.
It's
too,
being
so-
made by DICE, so
Yeah, a lot of people are saying it's Battlefield with Star Wars skins.
Thing is,
it
I
has
hope there's
the
more
exact
maps.
same explosion sounds as
Yeah,
Battlefield.
but I don't think it is though. Like, it didn't feel like that to me. But when I played it, it felt like I was playing Star Wars, not Battlefield.
It looked like, but I watch people playing it on YouTube. I'm like, they're playing Battlefield, but it's got Star Wars characters. This is an ace mod. I want this mod. This is a great mod. Oh, it's
You know, I wouldn't be
it's a
surprised if
game.
someone actually did make a mod for Battlefield now, just for Star Wars.
Dan's gonna really annoy people with the comment. I can tell already because a lot of people really like that beta.
It's just a
I
rip
I
off.
loved
It's
it.
it's just a
It's
rip
just
off,
a
just for the name. They've took Battlefield and went Star Wars, and it's half mashed together. It's like really lame mash. And this came out, and it's like it's a mod. That's all right.
I just pre-ordered the deluxe edition, so it better be good.
Good luck, have fun.
To
But
be
I was
fair,
watching someone
we only
play
did-
it.
We only saw like what 3 maps.
Well, yeah, but all maps are bright white.
Two, wasn't
Two.
it? Oh, well,
No,
you
no,
had the,
three,
you had
because
like the
you did the-
zombie kind of thing as well. That was like
Yeah.
Call of
Yeah,
Duty.
the wave thing.
Yeah.
So they're ripping off Battlefield and Call of Duty in
No,
one
because
game.
it's not zombies, Dan. It's just waves. There's been many games with waves.
What? Just people standing there, just. Hey,
Oh
yeah.
no!
Little do you,
Come at me,
little
bro.
do we know they're ripping it off Wave Race for the N64. God damn. Did I just
Shit.
break some memories right there?
Dun, dun, dun.
You just Kim Kardashian this fucker up. That's what happened.
But another game that just came out and everyone's been so excited about has been Fallout 4. Apart from that.
No, we don't talk about that. So, but just mention
fair.
Star Wars is out on the 20th, by the way.
To be fair, I am excited for Battle. I almost called it Battlefield.
for Battle Wars.
You just
For
proven it.
Battle Wars.
Star Wars Battlefield.
Yeah,
So it is.
I'm actually looking forward to Battlefront because even though it's completely different to how I expected it to be, it's still a Battlefront game and it's to do with Star Wars.
It's been a long time since I brought a Star Wars game as well.
Yeah, I worked it out. It's like 10 years.
Yeah.
I like how you worked it out and then you're sitting there going,
Yeah, 10.
No, I had a number and then I forgot the number, so I had to remind myself of said number. Leave me alone. Is this just the Bully Me podcast? The Bully Zaephyn podcast?
It's usually-
Bully Zaephyn podcast. I like the name of that. We should have a podcast just based on bullying Zaephyn.
Shit talking Zaephyn with TK.
I'm basically just like playing. Who was that?
It wasn't me.
It's-
Rose's phone.
Boon was like this. Who was that? Who's got their phone? Who's not being very professional here? We are a professional team.
Yep.
What's up, man?
So if you'd like to join Team Kryptk,
That's what you get for being married.
okay. So Battlefield. Oh, that has reminded me actually. Team Kryptk. We've got a brand new website. I don't know if you spoke about it last week, but we have a brand new website.
We spoke about it a lot, but
Okay.
it's good to speak about it again because if you didn't know, the live streams that we mentioned earlier and the charity event that we are doing are all on that website. You can watch streams live.
Boon, put your phone away.
What the fuck? Wait.
What?
Your phone is causing interference.
Oh.
It might not be Boon's. Boon's worship. It might not be.
It's on the sofa.
He just chucked it now. So.
Mine's here.
It could be yours then.
No, mine was in my lap.
Both bad people.
I noticed Boon's because he was lighting up as it was happening.
Can I just say, this is what happens when we don't have someone of authority on the podcast.
What are you on about?
I'm name cheeks for this.
But no, what do you mean? This is professional.
I blame
Yeah,
technology.
this is uncut. If shit goes wrong, you see it, and it's great.
I blame
So,
technology.
hashtag blame
It's the
Boon.
21st century. We shouldn't have interference.
I think you're missing how radio waves work there, dear. But,
Well,
okay.
yeah, you can put food in it, and
Oh my god. Right, let's go back to actual gaming talk.
Well, I was saying how the Team Kryptk website, before we were rudely interrupted by interference, the Team Kryptk website has the live stream on it, and you can watch live streams there, and you can meet the team, and also read about the charity. Right, let's go back to games.
Yeah, so
So-
that's yeah. It's a website. It's got web stuff on it. So Star Wars Battlefront. Is it
ruin it
2?
for me.
Is this Battlefront 2?
This is Battlefront 3.
Is it free?
3.
It was 4.
Because the first one,
5?
you couldn't play as any Jedis. You could only watch the Jedis run into battle. And the second one, you could play as Jedis.
Yeah.
But and it had a kind of story-ish thing. And then, yeah, this is the third one.
I've just checked, and it's just called Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
they
not-
don't-
it's not
they haven't
number
given
2,
it.
but a lot of people have been calling it. You know.
Yeah.
Basically, they've gone. The other games we did were a bit shit, so we're just going to create this new one.
Yeah.
Which is, it's not true. They
It's a
were
bit like the
fucking
Xbox,
amazing.
the Xbox One. You know, the first one that's been.
Let's start again.
See, I played Battlefront 2 since it came out to 2010. So, a long time, basically. And I won. I played
You
the
make it
first
sound
one.
like you're an old man.
Story time with Dave.
Story time with Zaephyn.
But they held up. They were good games. They were good games. So
Fair enough.
hopefully this one's good too.
Yeah, I hope it
Hopefully.
is.
Well, we'll see. I mean, I was looking at a few people playing it and looked at some of the pictures, and it's like the map is just snow. But the people
that's
playing
one map.
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't know this because I've only seen this one thing. But the people playing it are tiny and you cannot see them. You need a big screen with a really big resolution to see people.
Okay, so
I was like,
this-
who are you shooting at? Oh, there's a person there.
I think that's kind of good though, because it stops people sitting at one end of the map trying to snipe. You have to run then to get to them.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
because
you
the
basically
map-
have to Call of Duty it and run like a headless chicken.
Well,
It
these
was
have to
weird.
do that in old Battlefront games as well. To be fair, you have to run around
I've
the map
never
all the
played
time.
them. I thankfully
But,
never played them, and I don't want to.
No matter what Dan says, there are lots of maps in this game. What's Fox doing?
Just everyone
sorry,
only
lazy.
shows off the
I
snowing
was
one.
yawning.
Are we boring you about Star Wars?
All right, well let's get on to something that Fox enjoys, shall we?
Yeah, so the other big release that happened, I can't remember the name of it. It's a
Is it
small
with an
game.
F or something?
You can have
Lego
off.
Dimensions.
Yes, that was it. Has anyone played it? Or seen any of... Okay, Fallout 4. Let's do it.
What?
Fallout 4.
I
Fox.
Why you're all why?
Okay, so I'm just going to put out, this game is one of the biggest anticipated releases this year. And I'm playing it at the moment. And I'm
Okay.
trying to work out why.
Okay.
Okay.
So, from someone who's played all of the other Fallouts, who was looking forward to Fallout 4 a ridiculous amount, sincerely disappointed. Like
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not sincerely disappointed. I'm a bit
Bit miffed.
miffed.
Bit
I'm
miffed.
I'm miffed by the game. The map's not as big.
Not by.
The map's not as big. It doesn't feel like they've added new things to it. Like you could climb inside the power suit when before you had to put it on like your clothes.
Sorry, Bill Cosby.
Clothes on to put
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Now that you have to climb into it and take more time out of the gameplay to climb in and out of this suit, like
It has to be
before,
charged up.
You could just open up your inventory and just be like, boom, 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 done. Let's go. Let's roll.
Go on.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say it doesn't feel like a Fallout game with
No.
that.
It doesn't. So the thing with the power armor as well is you have to keep the fucker fueled up. You have to use fusion cores to put into the suit to keep it going, which no. Also,
Why is that a bad thing?
Because you never
Because I've
used
seen
to
a few-
have to.
because
Well, yeah, but I see
no,
a few people saying that, but it makes more sense that way.
yeah,
It does, but it's not. It was never put in originally. Like you never had to do something like that. You've had other two
So
other
they've
games.
changed the mechanic completely
Yeah.
on that front, and that's why
Completely.
people are not happy.
But one thing you have to right. So you're using your power armor, right? You're running from landmark to landmark. Before you actually get to the place you want to go, you've run all your fucking battery down on your suit. You then have to get out of your suit, put a new power core in it, get back in your suit, and carry on fucking running.
That's a solid 30 seconds, by the way.
That's a solid-
Make you play the game for longer, really. Isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. But the thing
Well,
is,
That it
Yeah,
makes up for the map size. That's what it
the
does.
thing is, I'd be able to live with all of that, right? If they didn't take the fucking karma system out of it. Why? Why? So I'll give you a bit of context, Dan, because you've never played it.
No.
Fallout 3 New Vegas, right?
I've never played
And
it.
previous ones. What you can choose to do is, so you can choose to blow somebody up. You can choose to go and rob everything from their house and steal their clothes while they're walking. However, it doesn't do your karma any good, right? So you can you can choose how you actually play the game. You can play the game as a really kind-hearted person that everybody likes, and you walk into places and they're like, oh, it's you, you're awesome. Or you can walk into places and be like, oh, it's him, shoot him, and yeah,
They
That
have,
was
well,
my
they kind of
Fallout 3
do have
experience.
that.
they don't because there's no
They
karma. They've completely.
karma.
There's no karma system as in this is
So-
your karma, but there is the whole thing of what you say and what you do has
Yeah.
effects on the story and
It-
what
it-
people
But they
People
do that
think
with
you-
Telltale as well, so
Well, yeah.
Telltale games do that.
Okay,
not
so
the
it does do that, but with the karma thing, there's no. You would in previous Fallouts, like you could choose lots of different.
Different.
Lots
This is
of
why you need a
different-
dictionary.
Hashtag different.
so many different dialogue trees in Fallout, but because Fallout 4 has someone that's voice acted it, they didn't want one person standing there for hours, hours and hours saying all these different fucking the word's gone. I have to talk
Choices.
about all these fucking different talk trees.
Romeo.
Just said it's gone.
Different branches.
Thank you. Different
Oh.
branches where they're talking, right? So literally, you could come off as the most arrogant prick in like 3 in New Vegas. Me,
Yeah.
and you could choose to do that, but they've completely taken that out of Fallout 4, and I don't like that.
I'll give you a good example. So Fallout 3, there was a system with these people called the slavers. You would get these slave collars, right? And one of the people, you had a really hard choice to go. She was in this place called Rivet City, and it was a giant ship. It was a giant ship where everyone was armed to the teeth. So you could go in there, put the collar on, and then you'd lose karma, and everyone in that place would hate you and want to kill you. Now, I did this before one of the mission parts that involved being inside of that place, and it was a large part of the story. So, I was given the slave collar, walked into Rivet City like, hey guys, let's go, put the collar on this woman. She runs off, goes to the slavers, gets killed or whatever, comes back to the story. Hey, you need to go to Rivet City. I didn't know what this would do to me. I walked through those doors, and I died straight away. I had 6 people pointing like laser rifles at my face. That's how quickly it could have changed your game. Like, that messed me up for the rest of the game.
Okay, that does actually sound kind of good.
At that point, you then have to annihilate everybody in Rivet City, which is a horrible thing because lots of vendors and lots of caps. And as Zaephyn says, they are armed to the teeth. But the thing is, you know, the fact that you can now just walk up to someone, steal all the belongings, and just fucking leg it without having any repercussions of that other than them maybe shooting at you, at which point you turn around and they go, and they're dead.
Not me, I'm awful at that, as you saw today.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
in the old games, if you stole something from someone and left and then came back, like, they'd remember you. They'd be like, I remember you. You stole my wallet. I'm gonna shoot you now. Whereas what I see from Fallout 4, you can steal stuff from anybody and come back and they will love you.
That's the
They're
thing,
like
though.
Doug from Up.
So with like Fallout 3 in New Vegas, like if you were like if you kind of wandered into someone's house, you'd be like, oh, let's have a look through all their shit, and you'd be looking through it, and you might see something like absolutely amazing, like a unique weapon or something, and you'd be like, oh, well, now do I take this and lose the karma and have this person try to shoot me, or do I leave it? Fallout 4, oh, that's a nice weapon, it's mine now, bye, walks away.
You know what? I haven't tried that just because when it comes up in red saying steal, I feel bad already, so I don't do it.
This is what I mean.
I have my own karma.
And I haven't played any of the Fallout games, not even the new one. But
missing out.
On PC, it's meant to be really easy. To cheat on Fallout 4.
At the moment, there is a really stupid.
Because all you got to do is
bug.
open the command and type in whatever, and then you can do anything really.
Yeah, the command prompt cheats.
Yeah. And it's meant to be really easy, and it doesn't affect the game.
I know what Dan's talking about. Is
Yeah, I
this
thought you were
is
about
this
the
the
bottle
one
cap
with
one.
the dog? Oh, no.
The bottle cap one where you can get unlimited. You can get
Yeah.
as many bottle caps as you want.
Unlimited bottle caps, you can kill anything, you can unlock every part of the map. You can be
I
God.
was
I
get God
thinking
mode.
more of the glitch with the dog.
There's
So
glitch
there's a
with the dog.
weapon
I don't wanna
that
know.
requires called the Cryolator that requires master lockpicking to get it. It's back inside the vault that you started in the overseer's office. Now, as soon as you get that dog, within 2 minutes of leaving the vault, you can turn around, go back to said vault, go to where the gun is, which is locked away in a case, say, fetch me something cool. The dog then runs to said box, and it appears in his mouth.
I have to do this.
Yeah, actually, that's something Okay, so we're going to cut away from being horrible about Fallout 4 for a second. So in Fallout 4, there's this new mechanic of which the dog that you have right away occasionally will start barking. It'll say, "Dog has found something," and sometimes he'll find stuff, right?
Yeah, hold
So,
on. No, he'll find stuff that's 5 miles away that he wasn't looking at, that you weren't near. The dog's next to you, and then he goes, "Woof! Why? What have you found?"
Dogs
Keep walking, keep walking, keep walking, keep walking.
Let's go on a chase to the other side of the map.
Yeah.
How did you see that when we were there?
There's a mountain in the way. How did you see that?
Yes.
But that's not even the best part about this, right? So I was playing today, and dog barked, and it was like the dog has found something. So you follow the dog, and it's like he picks up a hard hat off the floor. It's like, oh, and you're like, oh, a hard hat. That was fucking great. I'm never using that mechanic again. Carries on playing, dog barks a couple of times, says it's found something. You just fucking carry on walking, he'll drop it and leave it and carry on following you. Until he brought me a fucking fat man. Literally. So, right, when I say fat man, for those who haven't played Boon,
Is it a really fat
Yeah.
man?
it's a mini
Yeah, I get it.
mini nuke launcher. So it's this big fucking thing that shoots mini nukes, which annihilates anything within about a 4-mile radius.
Hold on.
But
So
it
in
gives
an
you-
area,
it gives you +5 rads when you stand anywhere near it when you fire it, though.
Yes.
If you fire at a raider that's a good 10 meters in front of you, you're getting radiation poisoning up the wazoo. Like you are
it's-
screwed.
but what
It's a
doesn't make
good-
sense is that weapon exists in a place that's been destroyed by a nuclear bomb.
It works. Okay, shut up.
It's a thing in the game.
So the
for
thing with the
you.
fat man, though,
It's
the
a
thing with the fat man is you cannot use it against enemies that are relatively close to you.
Mm.
To use the fat man, you have to be stood in a building 40 miles away, and you have to get the best arc shot.
Plus, you're very, very limited with ammo. Like,
Yeah, mini nukes are really hard to find.
Oh, in general,
the
you're limited with ammo.
The cryolator, though. The
I don't
cryolator.
know how
Oh,
many I could carry.
the cryolator comes with, I think it's somewhere near 200 clips, and you get 400 in each clip. Something ridiculous like that, or it's the other way around. And it kills things in one. And you can
I'm
be
gonna
as
have to
close
go
as
get
you
this.
want.
I'm gonna have to go get this.
Yeah.
It's so ridiculous, and so I'm gonna shed a bit of light onto the game, which
But you
a
can
lot,
say
a lot
tears.
at that too. A lot of people go, "Oh, this new dog. Let's use this new dog because dog. Oh, dog. Oh, dog. How I love you." No, the first person you meet is Codsworth. Now, Codsworth is the best thing in that game. He one-hits feral ghouls. And I don't... If you do not know how annoying feral ghouls are,
They're
and
a pain in the arse.
how many of them come at you at once, he will kill 3 of them in a quick succession. He'll just wipe them out. Dog dies instantly.
He does actually. He just gets butt fucked by about 4 ghouls. Anyway, I found the best thing to deal with feral ghouls. It's called a short-barreled laser musket. This is what I was telling Dan to get, right? It deals with raiders. It deals with death claws. It deals with feral ghouls. It doesn't deal with death claws in one hit, but everything else, if you crank it twice and shoot it at anything other than... I can't remember what they're fucking called.
Behemoths, super mutants.
I haven't actually seen one of those yet.
So
Yagouis.
you told me to pick up this gun today when I was streaming it,
Yeah,
and
What do
straight
these
away I
things
found a
do?
massive problem with it.
go on.
Is that if you are getting attacked, you can't use it.
Yes, you can.
No, because you only do 2 every time. If you miss once, you just get hit 5 times while you're cranking it back
Do
up.
you know why you don't get hit? You know that S button that makes you run backwards? If you press that when you miss and you start cranking while you're running backwards, spoiler, they don't hit you.
They do, they run faster.
No, they don't. You just... Or
I can't get away from people every time.
that, and you don't miss.
Yeah, that I keep forgetting exists.
I don't know the keyboard button, but I know the controller
I
button.
keep saying it's V, but
It's
it's not V. It's B, isn't it?
I don't think so.
It's got to be something close to the Wasad keys.
The Wasad.
Wasad.
Bad.
But it's got to be close to the
What's that?
controllers, because otherwise, what's the point of it? 'Cause
Well,
you can't
on,
reach it.
On the beautiful controller, it's left bumper.
Yeah, it's always left bumper. On
It's been left bumper. But I don't know what it is. But
I
either way,
have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Boon's like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know that one.
but yeah, so that's a really good thing. But Zaephyn, you say that Codsworth is the best? No.
Are you about to say Kate? Is that her name? Katie? Whatever her
No,
name
that's
is?
someone he works with.
Is it?
the female companion you can have.
I've
Companion.
not found the female companion yet.
Under-
No, Preston, the Minuteman, with his laser skit.
Yeah, I got him on my side as soon as I could. I was like,
He's
yeah.
fucking awesome. He is incredible. Screw the dog.
Never thought about it.
Well, I found a dog is a dog likes to go and attack.
Yeah.
But if there's
Like,
5, 6
Then
people
waste
there,
stim packs. That's
Yeah.
the thing. Humans and animals waste stim packs. Codworth does not. I don't know how you pick him up yet, but when I know, I will tell you.
How you pick him up? You go to him, you say, "Hi, Codsworth," and it's like, "Hi, can I join you?" And you're like, "Yeah, sure."
Oh no, when he dies. When he gets... I've never seen him die thus far.
You just
but
pick
when
him up,
he
you chuck
does,
him over your shoulder.
Put him on your
There
shoulder.
is workbench, just
Let's
slam
go.
the fuck on it. No, I don't know.
you have to use a power claw.
Probably like spare parts or
Oh,
something.
that would be horrible.
But now you three have played the game, do you think it's as good as what that was making it out to be?
No.
No.
No. I got it because of the hype, and I regret it.
I will say,
Because
It is a pile of shite.
so the main thing that Fallout 4 was aiming for, and their big thing that they were excited to release was the base building.
Base.
so they spent all that money on marketing rather than the game.
Yeah, pretty much. Zaephyn, will you please tell everybody how I was flipping my shit on Tuesday about this fucking base building?
Fox took the basic part of the game, the simplest part. It even gives you green and red if you can place the thing or not. It has an indicator and a shape of if you can place this thing, whatever you're placing. Now Fox decides, yeah, let's have a go. So you get the settlers from Concord, if you don't know. It's very early on. It's not spoiling anything. Who go to Sanctuary, which is the first place you go to. You can take down buildings as scrap and build a house. Build houses and defenses. For 13 minutes, Fox was sat there trying to place a house and a door in the same place. Now, every time he placed the house, he'd be like, yes. Then he placed the door, and the house would move because he'd then select the house afterwards.
Well, that's the thing, right? So if you're sat in the house and you're looking at a wall, or you're trying to put a bed down, and you accidentally don't put the bed down, you fucking pick up that house, and then you've got to fucking try and maneuver yourself away from where you are with this big fucking outline of a house and put it back on this fucking foundation, which you cannot see.
You
So
know
you're
you don't
moving
have
from
to
house-
put
wait,
it
wait,
on
wait,
said
wait.
foundation, though.
Wait, yeah, you do. It doesn't work otherwise.
You
Wait,
don't.
right? So you then end up moving your mouse to try and find where it fucking goes green, right? And you find it, but you find it as you're still moving. So you're like, I can't find the bit. Oh no, nah.
So,
Yeah,
There's like one pixel.
When Dan was trying to put the bed down earlier, and he went to put it in the, and he's like, no, it's going in the kitchen. And then it didn't fit in the kitchen, so he just made some little tiny mattress and put it on the floor. It's like,
So,
I was like,
Can I point
I'll give
out-
him all beds, and I just gave up. I just sleeping bags, there you go, sleeping bags. Hey, look, I've done the quest.
you want this to the
They can
stove.
sleep.
So the thing Fox was doing though, he'd removed a house, right? Now, the structures you get are not the same size as these houses. So he was trying to put this structure onto the foundations of a previously built house that was made in this shape. And he was like, I just can't. He could have turned around and put it in the middle of the road and it would have been perfectly
You
fine.
can't do that. It
Yes, you can.
won't. Honestly, won't. It
Well,
won't.
he then placed a door, right? And he'd be stood inside the building placing the door. Now, I don't know about you, but when someone builds a house, they don't generally stand inside of it while they're putting it down. Like, if you are going to build a house, you don't stand inside the foundations that are being set.
The only
But
reason
Fox
I was-
on the
It's,
other
it's like
hand,
Minecraft.
breaks this.
It's like Minecraft. You wouldn't stand inside a house and build the exterior.
Well, I wasn't standing inside it. I was trying to
Oh,
place the door. You'd place the door and you'd move it, and you'd accidentally select, and then you'd pick up the entire fucking house. All right. Anyway, I'm done now.
By
So
any
the-
chance, are you angry about it? I don't know.
He was very angry.
I was nearly flipping my
You
shit
should write a very worded letter of complaint. To,
The typical
Literally.
British thing.
in stream. Like salt mode was on. Like
I'm
I
angry,
was-
and
I
I'm
was
going to
getting
tell you
so-
how angry I am.
I was-
He builds this house, he places 2 beds, fusses about putting a door that he didn't have to put down, because as it turns out,
Already got a door.
the idea of this quest was to put defences in the town. So the
At which
quest goal
point-
was to place defences, which he did in a second.
At which point, his then was like, "Oh yeah, we need you to build beds as well." At which point, I was like, "Oh fuck off, Sturgis!" But I was like, "I'm going back to the wasteland. Fuck you!" And just carried on going. I was like, "I'm gonna go kill people."
I've not got into this whole thing of building stuff yet. I didn't realise this was a thing.
It's
I've
such
not been
horrible-
asked to in the game. All I've been asked so far is to build beds, which I gave up and just did sleeping bags because it's enough. It's a bed.
You did the smart thing. You walked away. Fox was like, "I'm intrigued by these people walking."
I won't be
towards the
defeated.
town."
Yeah, well, I kept doing that, and then it was the they wanted a water pump as well. So I was like, okay, I'll sort your water pump out. Put one down, 60%. You asked for a water pump. That's a why is it?
They were like, "Now find the bucket and
Yeah.
pipe it."
Now go to Africa and find the water. You must go walk 20 miles and find the water. You must have to go find the water to pump it.
What was that accent?
I
What was that impression?
apologise to any.
It was slightly racist, so can we
It
move
wasn't-
on?
it wasn't
Yes, it
racist.
was. Can we please move on?
It wasn't
was
even.
it?
It wasn't
no.
even African. Right.
He goes, Africa. And then, and he goes into his discussion about fetching the water. Now, can we please move on?
Yeah, let's move on before he starts breaking into Lion King. Okay. So the other thing. So yeah, so Fallout 4, there's a massive hype over it, and I'm playing it at the moment. So the map, people are saying it's not as big as people said it was, or they said it was. What I'm finding is on the Pip-Boy thing, get to that in a minute, it looks big. You go, oh, I need to walk all the way down there, and then it actually turned out it was like just down the road, just on the left. It was like, oh, okay. It's like everything looks far away on the map, but when you do it, it's not as far as you think. Every time.
There is a zoom option on those maps, by the way.
No,
Oh.
So when on the original game, if you zoomed all the way out, you'd have this massive map, and it was a big comparison. They always compared it to different games. It was like Skyrim, Fallout 3, New Vegas,
Did you say
This
Portal
one-
3?
Fallout 3.
Oh, okay.
Now, it's to this one, and it is so much fun. Honestly, they were like, "It's a full game. It's good. It's on new engines. It's gonna be bigger." No.
Zaephyn,
Yes, mate.
you need new internet.
You beatboxing again?
Which part did I cut out on?
We understood
Yeah,
it
I've
anyway.
the last hour.
Yeah, I don't know. So the Pip-Boy thing, people got a Pip-Boy edition. Why?
Yeah, I sent someone on it, and they got some phones. I don't know what it was, but someone got one, and his phone didn't fit in it.
The 6S. The,
So
the
he just
6S
taped his
doesn't
phone
fit in
to
the.
his hand.
Just like duct tape.
So-
He
So
was
when
like,
they
"Yes, I
made
can't wait
them,
for it. My phone don't fit. Fuck it, I'll take my phone to my hand."
when they made
Well,
them,
that's the thing, is-
they didn't. The Apple hadn't announced the 6S, so they'd like released and made them, and then it was like, shit, it's not gonna fit.
But what
Why
they'll
did
do
it
now,
not
they'll
fit?
bring out a 6S version, so people spend even more money.
Probably.
It doesn't fit. The 6S does not fit inside the Pip-Boy.
But they had the 6 Plus. So, okay, is it because it's thicker? Like-
It's because basically when you get it, you get these rubber things that go. You get rubber things, right? You get these rubber in
Is it go on top of the
casings that go around the phone, and they are specifically made for the Pip-Boy. They didn't make any for the 6S because they
Okay.
did. No.
So they didn't
So-
realise the 6S was going to be slightly thicker,
Yeah.
despite all the rumours saying it.
Yeah.
But fair enough.
Well, to be
But
fair,
I'm looking at the Pip-Boy, and it's just a pile of plastic, pointless stuff.
It's not
What
exactly
it's for-
meaningful.
It's
Okay.
so you can be immersive with the game by downloading the app and using your Pip-Boy as an actual Pip-Boy. So you can download the app.
And
which
instead of going
turns
to the
it-
map on the game, you can go to the map on your phone.
And you can set your armor stuff in your Pip-Boy on your arm, and yeah.
So you
So
can.
I don't know.
Hang on. You can do this anyway by getting your phone wherever the fuck it's in the drawer.
And put it in front of
Getting
you.
your phone, getting double-sided sticky tape, and going, "Hey, look at that! I can."
Is that immersive? Is that immersive though? It is
No,
not.
but nor is doing
Do
that.
you feel like a Wasteland Wanderer sticking
Alright,
to your arm like that? I
Okay,
do
let me
not.
just point
I'd
something.
feel more like a Wasteland Warrior wearing some dirty clothes. Rather than a Pip-Boy on my
Down
wrist.
naked, put on a Pip-Boy.
What you do on your
Not them
weekends.
kind of dirty clothes.
All right, okay. Let me just point something out, right? So, you're in a firefight with a load of raiders. You're like, I need to change weapon. So you're on your keyboard. You're like, I need to change weapon. Wait, okay. I'm now not moving because my hands up here and I'm like this. I need.
Not
Now
looking at
I'm
the screen.
dead.
So
Exactly
what
the
it
point
is-
I was going to say.
So the way they've done this, that part, the whole using it while playing, is for people with controllers. You can change your armor while you're not playing.
Why would you want that? At what point would you? Oh, all right. Okay, I'm at work. Oh, I want to change my armor in Fallout 4 for when I get home and play it tonight, as opposed to getting home, opening your Pip-Boy, clicking the ones you want.
This is the same.
Play
This
it.
is the same as the GTA app that came out.
Yeah.
As part of GTA 5, you had the app on your phone where you could change stuff about your car or train the dog.
Chop.
Which, why would you don't have the dog following you in the game
Yeah,
anyway.
you can't use the dog in the game anyway, so why train it?
So, and it was just like, why? But also, who is sitting at work going, oh, I've got this great new car, let's just do these mods on it, great. I can't play
it
until I
was
get
the-
home.
it was the
Then you
same.
get home and then you go, too tired to play GTA today, I'm just going to sit here and eat my cookies.
It was the same with Assassin's Creed Black Flag. They had a companion app as well, where you could send fleets out and stuff, but you could do it in the
yeah.
game anyway. So I don't see the point
See,
in doing it.
I think it was more the fact, like, you've got to the point in the game, like, you've picked something up, and it's like, oh, I'll come back to it later, or like, I'll put that on later, or you find it and then you have to go, and it's like, yeah, I'll put it down and come back later. You
Yeah.
can do it on your phone, basically.
Well, then get
But
a
then,
life.
this still means the actual Pip-Boy that you use is very much obsolete, because
Yeah.
you don't need it whatsoever.
But if you
No,
play
it's
Fallout
just-
4, you've got a lot of free time.
Well, yeah. I mean, I've not played a lot of it, and I've struggled to find time to play it. I mean, but it's just like if you are spending your life outside of a game to then play that same game, but the very minimalist crap that you don't even need to do, you need a better life. Come
In
on,
fairness, though,
you need to find
It's for
something.
those hardcore gamers that want to be in the game.
Then play the
it's
fucking
ones
game.
Who want to be in the apocalypse. It's like, this is my plan, and while I can't do that,
Or
while
wait for
it's
virtual
not
reality.
realistic, I will do a fake reality on my settee. Thank you very much.
in fairness, though,
And
some
goodbye.
some of the companion apps for some games can be helpful.
Yeah.
Just because the Fallout one is completely shit and obsolete doesn't mean all of them are.
Example.
Battlefield 4. So if you're no, you can change your loadouts. So if you're sat at work on your lunch, wait. If you're sat at work on your lunch, or you suddenly think, oh, maybe that will work, you can set your loadout to be.
Did you not just say the exact same thing about Fallout 4?
Okay.
Thank you.
No.
Yes.
Really?
You just said that in Fallout 4 you could do that and it's dumb, and then
No,
you've just gone,
because-
but
You
in
said,
Battlefield
oh,
you could do it,
you
it's
have to work
amazing.
Changing up your armor and stuff like that.
No.
Oh, but
No,
you'd
and I
sit
will
at
tell
work
you why.
changing up your classes.
Calm down. Because the amount of modification that goes into changing a fucking Battlefield 4 setup is fucking miles bigger than
Takes 2
fucking
minutes.
going into your Pip-Boy, pressing armor, going out of your Pip-Boy. Massive difference. Do you know what I mean?
Clearly you have a lot of free time at work to do that. Whereas if you were doing it for Fallout, you could take seconds and just
Hold
be
on.
like,
Is that Fox's boss? I think we need to have a chat. We need to give him a lot more work to do. Sell more cakes. Sell more cakes. Fox, sell more cakes.
Okay.
Got a bit out of focus, what happened?
Alright, I'll give you another example of a good companion app. It might have been a shit game, but Watch Dogs. So, mid-game... Oh, I see a dipped head and I see a... Listen, hear me out. Watch Dogs Companion app was okay when it worked.
That's not a great start. So you're not going to sell it to us by saying when it worked.
So before the game was released, when it worked,
When it worked.
yeah, when it was in dev sessions, that's when
Yeah,
it worked.
when you saw it on like G3 and stuff, so what they were essentially going for is when you're playing game, you can have your phone open like next to you, and if you're driving down like a street and you've got like police chasing you, you can activate all the little things that stop the police on your phone. So if you were driving, you could activate roadblocks on your phone, so you could be like, right, okay, ding, and you can carry on driving and fuck with.
So
Did you not just say Fallout 4?
Oh, for
when you're
fuck's
playing
sake!
the game,
I think we should
you're
do
not
it
just
for
gonna
us,
stop and go, "Oh, this is gonna take more time." So when you are driving and you are still looking like this, going like this, and then taking your hands off, probably taking your hands off of your controller and going like that is going to take more time.
But also, you said, but it's mostly aimed for console gamers. If you're a console gamer playing Watch Dogs, you're like this, then you have to go look away from the screen, stop actually touching your controller to do that. You're better off just going
Fox contradicted
start hack.
Okay. Companion apps are shit. I agree.
Thank you.
They're all-
Yay!
The other thing they advertised it with for Fallout was, so when you're just chilling out and you're just sitting around, you can pop your phone in and you can play Fallout Shelter on your Pip-Boy. Now, I don't know about you, but a lot of people have stopped playing Fallout 4 by the time Fallout 4 came out. So,
I think people played it for like a week or two, and then they went.
I know they
this.
played it for a couple of months, and then they realised, I have nothing left to do. Oh,
It's like The
Fallout
Simpsons
4's
tapped out.
Let's go!
Yeah.
No. Simpsons Tapped Out is different.
No.
That was a
That
great
is
game.
different. I have a lot
I
of time
hate-
logged into that game. I deleted it a long time ago. Not a long time ago, but I picked it back up like maybe 6 months after, and my town's fucking huge.
I only played it because my friend played it. She's like, "Oh yeah, join it and do this." It's like, great. What do I do? Just tap stuff.
In fairness,
Great.
I got very
Great
addicted-
gameplay.
I got very addicted to a game called Summoner's War for about
Don't.
2-3 months. 2-3 months for about a month, whilst the EGX, and I've not really played it that much since.
Yeah, I've not played it since my friend left. She's like, "Oh yeah, play this." Another one that said, "Play this game, you'll love it." And then I got to a point, and then I'm just doing the same thing over.
In
and
fairness,
over
I
again.
did.
Which is
love it.
like most of mobile games.
In fairness, I will say I did love it and I did thoroughly enjoy it, but I guess one day I didn't play it and I was like, oh fuck it, I can't be arsed playing it, and I never played it. So
I find that problem with a lot of mobile games. Like,
yeah,
it's just
other than this game right here,
that one is just the most pointless thing.
it is the most pointless thing, but I couldn't give a
What's
shit.
CS:GO then?
It's case clickers. So essentially, right, you can you tap. It's like cookie clicker. You tap, you get coins, and you open cases, and you can get knives and skins and shit.
Except you don't.
Yeah, but that's true.
You don't get anything.
But you also don't waste money on fucking blues.
No, but you waste time. That's the biggest problem.
Hold on, I was just looking in my calendar for time for that. Because I don't have any.
Well,
Can I just point out, I played Cookie Clickers for 2 minutes. And I got bored.
I
How
was
are you
bored
playing
on a lunch
this?
at school once, and I played Cookie Clickers, and I just sat there talking to a friend, clicking away, and that was it. That
At
was
school?
at school.
How
yeah.
long ago was this?
We're not gonna go on to that. Let's.
Is Cookie Clickers that old?
yeah, cookie.
No.
It's that old.
How old do you think I am?
12.
My smartphone.
Right, we're gonna
Cookie
move
Click-
on.
When did Cookie Clickers exist?
Cookie Clickers came out like end of last
2
year.
years ago.
No,
Yeah.
it fucking didn't.
It was end of last year.
No, it came out at least first year at my college. At least.
Right, we're gonna Google. I'm gonna Google this, mate.
I'm feeling old.
I'm
gonna prove you wrong twice in one podcast.
What have I started?
No, the best thing about this is the fact you can have jackpot. You can like have like CS:GO Lotto kind of thing, which is quite cool. So
Towards stuff that you don't actually own or
but
have.
also don't waste fucking money.
So what are you getting out of it?
That's like saying why you're playing Fallout 4. You're getting fuck all from
Okay,
it.
so the initial
No,
release
well,
was
yeah, in
August
that
8th,
case.
2013.
Sorry, 2013.
2013.
Okay, it's not as odd as I thought then.
No.
But
So yes, I was at school.
what are you getting out of that? Because Fallout 4, for some people,
Wasted.
you get out of it enjoyment and the gaming experience and that. On this, you get a numb finger. That's why I'm doing that.
Have that.
Oh yeah.
No, it's just something to pass time whenever you've got 10, 15 minutes where you've got nothing to do. I don't give a shit. Fuck you guys.
I wish I had times like that.
Hey, fuck you guys.
Dan just has time for that.
Actually, we say it's not even that. Right, let's move on from Fallout 4.
Yeah.
Because I think we've bored
Because
Boon.
Boon
Yeah, I'm
now-
falling asleep.
So let's go to a game that Boon might have played. Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
Oh, fucking. Nope. The last one I played was. I'm not going to say.
Oh my god.
Was it
Probably
World-
the first Black Ops.
So... why are you here this week, Boon?
No,
Okay, better question. What have you done this week, Boo?
Yeah.
Work.
Yeah, sounds about
To be
right.
fair, I'm Rocket League.
Okay, we're coming to that in a bit. We're coming to that in a bit. So, okay, Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Has anyone played it?
Yes.
No.
Yes,
What do you think,
I
Zay?
haven't played it, but I've seen videos on it. Does that
We
count?
played it at EGX, so like,
Yeah, we did.
yeah. I'm okay because I won 2 games out of the 3 we played. So just
I got one thing to say
put
before
that
I
up
forget.
there.
Have you played the Nuketown map? I know it's like is it a DLC or something you get when
Yeah,
you
it's
pre-order it
a
or something
fucking...
like that.
So this is one of my problems.
But
So
on
Black
there,
Ops-
You have to, in Call of Duty, if you got the game, if you book the season pass,
yeah,
you get the DLC stuff and you also get this extra map that already exists.
in
They
every
just-
other fucking game.
They just couldn't be asked to put it in for people who's actually just bought the fucking game.
so
Well, on this
so-
map, there's what you can do. Do you know with the? I think it was on. I can't remember what. I think it was the Black Ops 2 actually.
It was
When you can
Black
shoot
Ops
all the
1
mannequin
was the
heads on Nuketown, and then like you
Yeah,
got
Black
some
Ops
song playing. But on this one, you shoot all the mannequin heads, and the mannequins come to life, and they attack you like zombies.
During the multiplayer team deathmatch.
I don't know if it's multiplayer. It might be single player on there. I don't know.
Oh yeah, it was only working as single player on the other one as well.
Yeah, it might.
But
be single
Nuketown
player.
wasn't. Was Nuketown Black Ops?
No, Black Ops 1 had original Nuketown. Then Black Ops 2 they did the futuristic one.
2025.
But you could do the song on multiplayer.
It must have been the number one. Then I don't know about. But on
Yeah,
this one,
number one had the original because that was the last.
on this
Black
one, the
Ops
mannequins
single
look like. Do you know the film I Robots? It looks just like them.
player. Yeah.
And then when you shoot all the heads off, they all come to life and they start attacking you. But the shit thing is, there's no way of getting more ammo, so you die anyway.
So I kind of gave up with Black Ops. I gave up with Call of Duty actually until this one. It's still not as good as Modern Warfare 2 at all. Black Ops 1 was okay. Nuketown was the best map on it, and then that was kind of it. I didn't really like. The campaign was boring.
Zombies was great though.
Zombies, the first ever Zombies was brilliant. This okay.
Black Ops 1 Zombies was good as well.
Black Ops
Yeah.
2 were god awful.
Black 2 was awful. 3 is shite. Firstly, you have no fucking clue what you're meant to be doing. Nothing tells you what you're doing, and there's a ton of few things that you can be doing, but you because you don't know it and nothing's telling you, you just stand around shooting zombies. It actually turns out you can activate things, you can be
So
a
there's a-
creature
so
thing and do
For
stuff.
people who don't know, there's a storyline with the zombies. Originally, they never wanted to go down that route, but then they decided to, upon popular demand. In Black Ops 3, it's like a 1950s-esque mobster map kind of thing, whatever.
With great
it's-
colour quality.
Yeah. They they made an Easter egg in that. So the Easter egg is this stupidly long thing that goes on for hours. And I'm just going to spoil the ending for it because no one's going to bother. The ending, you kill this giant space worm, slug, thing, gummy worm. Gonna call it a gummy worm. The
You
giant
eat it afterwards. Take it home to
You
your
kill
family.
the giant space gummy worm. A portal opens. Richtofen pops out. Says, "Thank you. I'm gonna go now," and fucks off. Finished. Let's keep playing.
Is this Black Ops 3 zombies?
This is Black Ops 3 Zombies, the new
Wow.
map.
So basically, in the zombies, I should just ignore that whole thing of glowing things and turning into a thing to
And
do
you
things.
may as well just ignore that one and go straight to the one that's to do with the actual story. The what's it called? The big one, the great
Well, the
one.
thing is, you have to do
Giant.
you have to do them
Giant,
in
there you
order,
go.
but you have to do the first one first, don't you?
Yeah.
So, like, I'm just like,
Well,
why am I
no,
bothering?
you don't
the
have to do the first one. The
I
first
couldn't
one's-
change.
yeah.
I couldn't change to another map
I
when I
think
played
you,
it.
you can. I'm pretty sure the second map's a season pass thing or a DLC thing. I don't know. Black Ops, Call of Duty, if we haven't learned from over the years, is
Shit.
they're
Oh.
very
Sorry.
good at money grabbing.
Yeah.
So they'll just throw everything you want.
That's the
in
problem with
DLC.
every game at the moment. Instead of it being, oh, you got cheat codes to make it more fun and do all this, and you've bought this 50 quid game, but we're actually going to sell you other 50 quid stuff to add on to that game, which already existed. We're just not releasing it yet.
That's why I hate it now. Back in
No,
my day.
Give me the
The
game.
one series that doesn't do that too badly is the Assassin's Creed series.
Sorry.
They are good at they just give you a game. It's like, hey, if you want to get a DLC of like, I don't know, a costume and maybe like a new stick, there you go.
A new stick. Like,
A new stick.
Syndicate, the
Yeah.
one I brought, I got the season pass free with it. So, I get everything for free now.
See? But Call of Duty are like, we're going to take every penny you have.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah,
just,
Well, I did
it's
pay
ridiculous.
£120 for Assassin's Creed, but, you know.
Why?
In fairness, though, so
That's why.
Have you not
I
seen the
went.
shelf?
So buying Black Ops on Xbox One, I went to fucking Game Store for games, 50 quid. Okay. Looked in HMV because I've come back to Telford. HMV 45. Okay. Popped into Asda.
hang on.
40 quid.
Telford still has an HMV.
We've just got it back.
We have a HMV. We
Yeah,
never
took
heard
it,
about
but
HMV.
Yeah, no, our HMV disappeared and then they
Got
came back
confiscated.
like a few weeks ago.
Confiscated.
Yeah.
We're having this.
You're
But-
not allowed it anymore. You've been naughty people. Taking away.
But firstly, it's the fact that a game store that's dedicated to selling games sells it more expensive than every other store. So how are they going to get more sales?
Because
Secondly, it's a game that's 40, 50 quid, and next to it, you can spend another 40, 50 quid to get a few extra maps.
well, that's what COD
So-
like to do. They like to
Yeah, it's just
they like to
ridiculous.
take out original content and then
make
go
it
put it as additional content and
what
say,
have you
"I
got
can
in your
pay
hand?"
extra for this." Oh, it's just a set of Allen keys.
It's just like going to a restaurant and buying a burger meal. They give you the BAP, and then they're like, oh, do you want to pay extra for the burger?
yeah.
Do you
Oh,
want
and it's another
They give you
fiver if you want
everything
lettuce,
but the burger.
and another £2 for sauce.
Oh, for an extra
it's-
cucumber. Sorry, that's going to cost you an extra 30p. That.
See, I had this discussion in the taxi on the way home yesterday. Me and the taxi driver, we were talking about games and stuff like that, and he was like, "Hello, how's it going?"
Oh,
I hope it wasn't in that accent.
Hello. So we were having a chat about it, and he was like, "Yeah, I just got my son this. He got his son the Disney Infinity game, right?" And I was like, "You know, they just brought like out a third one of those." He was like, "Oh yeah, I know, and I know I have to pay 20 quid every time I want to get him a new character. I know." And I'm like, 20 quid. 20 quid used to get you a game. That used to get you a game for your PlayStation 2. Like, if you wanted a game on PS2, 20 quid. There you go. New game. Thank you. Now, it's 60 quid for a brand new game. I am not Mr. Bill Gates.
No, not
And-
anymore.
Mr. Whoever your face is, I don't care. Mr.
To whom it
Mr.
may
Sony,
concern.
Mr. Whatever your face is from Sony, telling you now, you don't drop your prices, you're going to be losing a very important customer right here. Because I'm not happy.
Well, Sony can. Let's be honest. Yeah, let's be honest. Sony can fuck off anyway. I mean, they're about as secure as a fucking paper.
Hang on.
But
if we are saying anything
God,
about
they
Sony, Sony currently has 15k units over Microsoft. So we've got a good balance of shit and then shitter. So
yeah, but which one would you trust?
Steam. Let's
Steam.
go.
Praise Lord Gaben.
And on that bombshell,
Yeah. So yeah, you got the Xbox. It's kind of interesting that it used to be a thing where you pay for a game and you get the game, and now it's you pay for the game and you get half the game, and the rest of it you can get later on over some points. It's fine.
Depends on the game.
I get the whole buying add-ons, like they've created stuff for it, but 50 quid in advance for stuff that's not yet released is weird. But it's also they're spending so much money and time on making these games amazing and look great and stuff, and still 30 FPS, but making it as much as they could. So the price has gone up for the console and for the games, which it kind of makes sense, but it's getting just stupid now. But then they want extra money on top of it for it to be a complete game, and I'm going, why? That's not how that works.
It's alright. Just wait a year, it'll drop about £6 and you can get the DLCs for absolutely fuck all.
I just don't get the DLCs.
Don't buy the
Okay.
games.
Like on some, like if
Buy the games.
like if the DLC stuff was extra developed content that they've done since the game was released, and it's worth it, and it's a nice price. It's not 20 quid. It's a fiver. Then grand, I'd go for it.
You mean like the original DLCs for COD, where they'd make them like every so
Yes.
often and release them? But now it's like, oh no, we've made them like 2 years ago. We're just going to give you them every couple of months.
Yeah,
There you go.
or it's not quite finished yet. There's a few bugs.
So, just a really quick piece of advice for anybody who hasn't bought
He's threatening
Fallout
us,
4,
guys. He's got to cram it out.
who hasn't bought Fallout 4, I'm just ignoring you, who hasn't bought Fallout 4 yet,
Plastic.
don't buy it. Buy it when the Game of the Year edition comes out for the exact same price with all the DLC for free.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so has Fallout 4 got DLC?
Yeah.
Yeah, it will do. Every
Also,
Fallout-
no. In fairness, Fallout do DLC well, same as Skyrim when they did DLC. It does give you a lot of extra content, and that isn't original content. You know, what I mean, they've not took original content out and then sold it as additional.
So Fallout 3 did 2 or 3 DLCs.
Yeah.
With 3 DLCs in them, and they released those over the space of 2-3 years. New Vegas the same 2 years. And
So we've lost Zaephyn. Zaephyn, your internet is awful.
Okay, so I'm going to say it. Fallout 3
No,
released...
stop talking. It's not working. It's not working.
I'll say it for him. So Fallout 3 had a couple of DLCs that must have added at least probably about 20 hours of gameplay. I could be wrong. New Vegas probably added about the same, and it's you get a lot of bang for your buck essentially, as opposed to extra maps to go shoot people on. No. That doesn't sit well with me. If you're gonna buy DLC for a game, at least make it worthwhile, as opposed to having map packs or gun skins. I didn't pay £140 for a knife.
They developed them independently after the game's release. Like, they didn't make them in between or whatever during the game's development. So
It's silly.
It's just, it's sad. It's sad.
Yeah.
Like I bought Sonic 1 the other day, and it's the whole game.
Are you still talking about fucking Sonic?
And it just reminds me of the days where you buy a game and you have to blow it to make it work.
Remastered Abe's Odyssey, Oddworld, the original one. On
Yes.
PlayStation.
Is that out yet?
Yeah,
It's on
it
Steam.
came out. Yeah, it's on the. So I seen it on PlayStation Store already, and that's
Yeah.
how I knew about it.
I've been looking forward to that.
And they've remastered it, and it's exactly the same as the new game. As the
It's on
as the
Steam.
first game, sorry.
It's on Steam. It's called New and Tasty.
Yeah, new and tasty.
I have to get that game.
I'm
I
gonna
remember
get
it. I remember it, but vividly. And like, I remember the character, but I don't remember a lot about it. So I was like, I'm gonna get that game, and I'm going to remember.
I remember you used to run around this little underground thing as this little green guy and used to be able to fart on people. That's as much as I can remember.
Oh, that was Lemmings, wasn't it?
You used to fart on people in Lemmings.
Okay.
What the fuck is wrong with you? But yeah, Abe's Odyssey. Abe's Exodus.
Did anyone ever play a game called Skull Monkeys?
No.
Every person I asked, I've never heard of it.
Must be a thing from Birmingham.
I think it was
heard of it.
It was a PlayStation 1 game, I think it was.
I've heard of it. I was recently writing about it in one of my essays at
And
college.
the intro to the game, it was about half an hour. That's how long you had to wait ages before you could play the game. It was like a movie at the start of the game.
Sounds like Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Oh, which is also Final Fantasy 9, was it? It's being redone.
7.
7, one of them.
So,
The big
seven?
one, the big
One
one
of
that
them numbers.
the
Seven.
one that everyone
Yeah,
loved.
It's 7. Dan, it's 7.
Seven.
It's 7.
All right, Len Goodman, come on.
It's 7. After all
they
of the
gonna-
Final Fantasy fangirls saying, "Can you please recreate Final Fantasy 7?" Square Enix have finally said, "Okay."
Okay. Yeah, I remember them talking about this in one of the conferences that were going on. And
G3.
that was G3.
G3.
It's E3, wasn't it?
Jesus.
G3 is something else.
Okay, not.
G3 is political. Let's not get into that.
I don't even know. It's E3. Yeah, they did it. Not E3, or they just did a nice teasery, trailery thing.
So David Cameron got up and he said,
Final Fantasy!
Our children must
"Got word
experience.
from Square Enix."
No, what he said was, if they don't get a job, they can't play Final Fantasy. That's what he said. What do you mean you're struggling? Tough. You have to have a
Anyway,
job.
away from politicalness, because I know.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
So Call of Duty Black Ops 3 was actually what we were meant to be talking about.
Tangents.
I know, right?
It's alright. Only, what, 3 of us have
And that's
played
another
it.
game that didn't live up to what everyone else was
No, it did better than my expectations because
Have you seen the story?
I haven't seen. So I've not seen the campaign. I mean, the game itself, like the multiplayer and stuff. I hated Block Apps. I hated Block Apps again. Black Ops. I hated Black Ops 2. I didn't like any COD until after Modern Warfare 2. I hated it. And then Black Ops 3, I was like, it looks slightly better. I was like, you know what, I'm going to go in hating this, but I'll try it. And I've only played multiplayer, and so far I'm quite enjoying it. Weirdly. It feels really weird.
The campaign? Right. So,
The campaigns have always been shite on
No, they
COD.
haven't.
They've always been shite. There's
Kevin
one where you go in...
Spacey.
Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. That was the best
Listen,
campaign.
That was the good one.
I cried when Sergeant Griggs died.
World at War, my friend, had a brilliant campaign, I'll have you know.
Sorry, Pastor. My friend.
What was the one
Also-
where you had to go into the airport?
Call of Duty
That was
4.
Modern
was-
Warfare 2.
Yeah, that was the best one.
Remember, no Russian.
No Russian.
Yeah, take your time.
So, Black Ops 3.
That's a big-
Oh, that campaign. Oh, that nosedived so hard.
Why?
Like, this is where they left. This is what, like, mid-range was where they left off with the last COD game. It's like, yeah, it was a playable campaign. Black Ops 3, nosedive. Fucking nosedive. Like, oh, it looks so nice. Oh, they've added a part, right? They add spirits and I don't know, like, going into people's minds and shit. And dream sequences. And there's a part where you're in this woman's mind and she's living out nightmares, and then it turns into zombies for a short while.
So Call of Duty turns into Everyone's Gone to the Rapture.
I don't get that.
No.
Call of Duty is meant to be a game about war. Why is it going all
Yeah.
spiritual and magical and...
Because it's shit.
No.
That's
And that's why I don't play it.
that's Treyarch going to everyone and going, you know what, we've got no fucking idea.
Do you know what?
We don't know
Let's
where
just
to
fucking
take it
do-
anymore.
let's
We'll make it the same as all the others and put some
They
ghosts in.
said, fuck it.
Yeah.
We'll make shit up. It doesn't even have to have logic anymore.
Do you know what I
just
think
gonna
they
go
did?
into someone's fucking brain.
Do you know what I think they did? I think they were like, right, let's think of the most longest convoluted Easter egg in the entirety of existence, and
Have
then
zombies.
let's just winger the storyline. We'll be fine.
Yeah, the Easter egg is the game.
They were like, so what we're going to do, we're going to concentrate on that zombie story, because no one gives a shit anymore about the campaigns. And what we'll do, we'll throw zombies into the campaign, so then people will play it. Logic. Money. Take it.
And that's why I love
That's all
Assassin's
they
Creed,
do.
because it's purely campaign. They don't put a lot of effort into multiplayer.
And a bit of
it's just
fucking
campaign.
powdery as well.
But yeah, multiplayer. So multiplayer Black Ops 3 so far so good. Apart from the connection bugs, which always seem to exist in Call of Duty games for the first couple of weeks.
And you get that little sign with the Ethernet cables fell out.
And the amazing campaign.
Not even that. I got an error code the other day. I got an error message. I have to even show this. This is just the best error message I have ever seen, and I want it
Error?
in my life. No, it was error code. Oh, it's not going to do it, is it?
No,
No,
I've
no,
got
no,
It's not going to focus. You have to read it out.
The error code, right, is ABC FGH KNQ. It's the alphabet, but with some letters missing.
So it starts going off into Michael Jackson, then it ends in Gwen Stefani.
Yeah. But the great thing is, it goes to the Call of Duty Black Ops 3 server is not available at this time. Please try again or check for updates. Error code ABC-FG-K.
If you're bored, learn the alphabet.
Where's Dash?
After C. But it's just, I'm sorry, but if you're gonna make a game and you put little placeholder error codes like that, at least fix them first. Or no, sorry, that'll be in the DLC, won't it?
Oh, yeah.
DLC, you just look at like
You'll get
additional
meaning-
content, it's just
yeah.
like decent error codes.
But you'll get meaning error
So
codes in the
disappointed.
DLC. But the other thing you get as well is one of the error codes I've got isn't an error code. It's an actual debugging error code from the code itself, saying that there's a line that's gone wrong in the code, and I'm
It's
like,
the owner Treyarch with a middle finger like that, like
Pretty
you
much.
bought it.
but it's like I'm not even playing it as a game yet. I'm playing it in debug mode because I'm getting debug errors.
Can I just
Like
point
how?
something out? This is why I haven't bought Black Ops 3 yet. Me too.
So when it works,
Buying
to phrase Fox, when it works, it's great.
This is probably why I won't ever buy another Call of Duty game again. I bought
Yeah,
Advanced
probably
Warfare, worst decision of my life.
Yeah, I brought it. I played it for like a month and now I give up.
I played it for a day.
Yeah, I
That's
played
Kevin
it
Spacey though.
an hour.
That
I
was
only
the
played
only
it,
I
though.
actually played.
I only played it though for that. What's it called? Extinction, the alien.
Hold on.
I loved
So,
that. That was
yeah.
good. That's the only thing I loved. That was it.
So I got Call of Duty Advanced Warfare on PC. I've not played campaign at all. Multiplayer, I've played 17 minutes, and then I gave up. So I could get a refund on that. Actually, I should do that.
This is
When
why.
did you can't. You gotta get a refund within 72 hours of buying it.
This is why.
No, it's in 30 days now because you can't
Yeah, it's
do.
30 days
I
on
tried,
It's 30
I
days.
tried to get a refund on Ark Survival.
Oh shit! You know what? I think it's been 30 days as well.
I
Oh,
tried
it
to
has.
get a refund on Ark Survival, and it's just now it hasn't. It's been longer than however many days it said.
I'm gonna try.
7 days, and they're like, no, you're not doing it.
Right. So yeah, Black Ops. None of us are really amazed on it,
This is why
Oh.
I never bought it.
but I'm enjoying playing it with Chigs and they. That far I've got. So multiplayer good. I will not touch single player, and I don't think I ever will. So let's move on to another game, which I still really like. I've just not had time to play it a lot. And then Fox is completely flipped.
Don't.
I never
Rocket
liked the
League.
game in the first place, so let's
Oi.
just cross my legs and sit back like Boon did.
How
through
long has
Fallout
it? How
4.
long has it been out? How
Let's
long has
go.
it been out? Because I have no idea how long it's been out.
Oh, I
Been out
can't
a good.
remember.
It's probably been out
2,
a good
3
6
months.
months. No, I'd
Yeah.
say it's longer than
Oh,
that.
maybe
Because
longer.
I only got it a couple of days ago, and it was gifted to me by my brother-in-law. And I hate football games, i.e. FIFA. I hate car games, but I love Rocket League.
I'm
I don't know why.
gutted I'm gutted that we're actually talking about this right now.
We have spoken about Rocket League every single podcast we've done.
Oh, how?
Oh, yeah.
And the nightmare is I have to sit through it every single time. and just say the same thing Chig says every time as well. I've never been interested in this game. No matter how many
It's only
people
me
who
and
tell
Dan
me
that
to
play
play it.
it.
I just wish I had more time to play it. They've got a new update out,
Yeah,
which
they
looks
just
even
got
better.
a new game mode out. I think it's called Mutate
Mutators. Yeah,
and it's like the ball is square, and like you can have different time warp zones where like it goes in
Sweet,
slow
they've got
motion, you go
Minecraft
near
in it now.
and there's
Good.
like
Well,
the ball goes different sizes, and the gravity can go lower, so you jump and you're just flying around. And
So
but this is one of
might-
those games.
It's
that
good.
It's one of those games that developers have took and went, "This is a great game," and then people said we want more, so they've gone, "You know what? Let's just see what fucking shit we can do." With
But the
it."
good thing is they gave it us for free.
Yeah,
You haven't had to pay for it.
This is the only reason I might actually pick Rocket League back up. So my issue with Rocket League a couple of months ago was they were taking it far too fucking seriously. They were trying to make an esport and it wasn't fucking working. It's not a game that can be made
has
an
worked.
esport of.
I'm gonna say, I think
it
they
is.
should.
it's
If
a
it-
massive
it is a-
esport.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking stupid then.
It's
So-
not- it's
you know,
the reason why it's a good esport is because,
There's no skill to it.
but there is.
There's a lot of skills.
If
to
you
it.
work as a team,
So I
there's a
have,
lot of skill.
I have said this every single week thus far. It is FIFA Street with cars.
It's not.
I've said that every week.
It
It's
is.
it's not.
FIFA
It's
Street.
it's no.
FIFA
It's
Street, you have to do more. It's like
No, it's-
okay.
what
so
Rocket League
FIFA
is.
Street
What
like
Rocket
playing skate with a football. Okay. And now Rocket League is like playing FIFA Street with a car. So you see where it's going next. Next it's going to be playing Rocket League. I don't know, with a fucking
with a TARDIS.
yeah, with a
I was
TARDIS.
thinking-
I was going
I
to
was
go
thinking-
somewhere more sexual, but sure, we'll go with TARDIS. I was
For me,
thinking thumb up your
all-
ass. No, something interesting.
The main reason I love Rocket League is because it's a Top Gear episode. That's all Rocket League is, because Top Gear did an episode where it was car football and you had a
I
bunch
did-
of minis and a big ball, and it was the funnest fucking episode in the
Did
world.
Jeremy Clarkson ever drive up a wall? No, he did not.
They've
No, he did not.
That I would pay to see.
No, but
Yes.
Richard Hammond did go up a dam.
That's not the same.
Okay, he was towed,
Richard Clarkson.
but anyway.
Richard Hammond also crashed his car many times. He's not the
Richard
best
Clarkson.
example to use.
Well, yeah, he did also nearly die.
Didn't he drive off a cliff or something? Like something stupid like that.
No, he
He's
he
crashed his
tested.
car numerous times, and it's been in the news numerous times.
The biggest thing was he tested a rocket-powered car, and it got some air and flipped, and
Yeah,
he
200 miles an hour, wasn't it? Something like
yeah, and he was basically unconscious, and it was all
Yeah.
not looking very, very grim. And he survived, and he's still doing it. So,
Okay, so
but
we're
yeah,
gonna
okay. So should we not talk about Rocket League? Then?
Yeah, I think we should
Okay,
go
right,
to
okay,
gaming
go on
events.
to a sports question. Do you remember when Michael Schumacher went into a coma, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Has anyone heard anything from this? Because they
Yes.
said he's in a coma, he made a bit of progress, then a year later, nothing.
No. So what it is, he is still struggling, and he's at home now, but he's trying to get better. We don't really know what the extent of the damage is, but all we know is that he's home and he's trying to get back to
Out of a
himself.
vegetated state.
But,
Is he
yeah. He's
awake?
awake.
Okay, well, I didn't know that, see? And
It was big news when he went
It
home.
was big news. He woke up. He just couldn't remember jack shit. If I can remember correctly, his memory was gone or shot at least, and he struggled walking, etc., moving, everything else.
Yeah.
Can't
Anyway,
remember how he did it. Didn't he do it skiing or something?
yeah, he was on a skiing holiday and he did a jump and he flipped and fell and hit his head on a rock.
Oh, bless me.
Ah,
It's well, it's quite ironic because the rock wasn't covered in snow.
if you smell. Sorry.
oh,
All right. Anyway.
Right, let's move on. One of the games that is coming out, which everyone's excited for. When is it out? I need to just remember this.
I'm excited.
what?
I didn't play the other two.
I'm probably not excited for it.
Out 10th December, I think it is. Just Cause 3? Have you seen Just Cause 3?
I've never played any of them.
I never played the other two.
What?
Exactly sold on the game.
Why?
Because I don't think I have time to play that much.
But you can attach little rocket things to Bambi
doesn't
and
give me
fire
more-
it, and Bambi flies. It's
Yes, it's
amazing.
extremely fun. But I haven't got the time to mess. Because knowing me, I will sit there for a solid 36 hours and just be like, let's attach this car to someone's ass and see how it works. You know. For
Anyway,
It's like it's Minecraft.
It's like Minecraft. No, it's not.
It's not. That's bad. I don't know. I'm really excited to see Just Cause 3.
Just Cause 3, it's like GTA, but with. So we're gonna go the same route Rocket League have gone here. They've done FIFA. They did FIFA Street with cars. Just Cause is GTA with zip lines. Let's go.
Yeah, fair enough. And with better planes and more, it's got a more arcade feel to it, really, as well. But it's just, I just keep seeing videos of it, and I just go, I want this now. I want it.
nah.
You can attach rockets to a bin, and it flies and blows up, and that's your recycling done. It's brilliant.
Okay, so in my entire life, I've always been like, what if I could attach a rocket to a bin?
To be fair, I have thought about that a few times.
My
But
bin
thus
is full.
far-
I wish I could.
Can I
Thus
just
far-
say? Can I just say 1 second, Zaephyn? Gary's mod is a thing.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
You can do that in Gary's mod
Yeah.
for a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
Well, no, you
Yes, you
can't.
can.
How can you
With
not?
a hand rocket.
Because Gary's mod will crash and shit itself.
No, it won't.
Not
it
Not
even
if
can
you
run
know
it,
what the
bitch.
fuck you're doing.
Depending on how many objects or
Just
how
gotta put one
many,
rocket.
it's just
In fairness, I made a toilet you can sit on with thrusters on it that flew. Fuck you.
So if we don't hear from Fox next week,
He's dead.
next week in 2 weeks' time, go on, Brian.
Thus far, though, Dan and I have been the only people I have seen that are excited for Just Cause 3.
Yep.
That you've seen.
No.
Okay. I'll have you know, Dan, I do look at Twitter. I haven't seen anyone else talking about it. So,
Reddit. Just
Yeah,
go to
I haven't
Reddit
seen
and then
anyone talk about it.
go to the Just Cause subreddit. There you go.
Yeah,
go
good
to
idea.
Just Cause subreddit, the place where people are going to be hyped about it. Not just
Exactly.
gaming in general, Just Cause. Because they won't
Actually-
be talking about Battlefield in there, will they?
Well, no one's doing about Battlefield. But if you go to, but
No,
in
you're talking about Star Wars.
in the same thing. Let's be honest. But even in the gaming subreddit of Reddit, where they hate certain YouTubers,
Fallout.
they still shared stuff and went,
It's all Fallout. It's all Fallout.
it was when I meant when the Just Cause stuff was happening. Now it's Fallout at the moment because Fallout hype is big.
It's all Fallout.
Don't use Reddit.
Oh, loud.
You don't use Reddit?
No.
No,
There's
man.
something wrong with you. Both of you.
No,
Reddit.
there isn't, because I know I'll just sit in there for hours. And I
Do you know what?
don't
Do you know what I figured out on Friday? I figured out on Friday I can
That
buy
you can have your own
this
account.
college security system and I can go on Reddit. Oh dear! I'm never gonna do any work at college.
Fox,
all
you've
of us.
got-
So
You've
they
got a
put us-
phone.
In fairness, right? So our college course lets you take your own laptop. That's a horrible thing. I can sit and play CS:GO in offline mode.
CS:GO.
What?
watch his
Oh, no.
porn in my
Literally,
classroom.
literally, all I did on Friday is play the banging of
Banging of Isaac.
and sat and played offline with
The
bots.
banging of voices.
The
The banging of Isaac.
You know what? Actually, I got a quick point. I know it's going back to Fallout 4, but Pornhub put on their statistics about how it changed when Fallout came out, and it dropped so much.
The best part was when Fallout was released, Pornhub's ratings went up because people leaked it onto Pornhub. All of the leaked footage was on Pornhub. So it's kind of balanced out for them a little bit.
It is quite funny, but also just one of the PR guys for Fallout just said thanks, because Pornhub tweeted him with the link, and he's going, "Is that a good thing? I'm not sure."
Oh, you know that PR uses it in his spare
But
time.
but at the same time, it's Pornhub is saying, "You're a bunch of wankers, and we can't wait to have you back." That's basically what they're saying. Okay. So no one else but me is excited for Just Cause 3.
Pretty much, yeah.
Just you.
Now,
It's
I
fine.
believe we should move on to gaming events. 'Cause I know I'm excited about one, and I believe some people are
So
excited about one.
Assassin's Creed
Before
came out.
before we do, no, what the fuck is Overwatch?
Overwatch is Blizzard's new game, which is essentially CS. No, not CS. It's kind of CS:GO.
It's
kind.
Smite
Wait,
mixed
shut up!
with-
I'm not finished. It's CS:GO. It's TF2, and it's
Never heard of it.
Smite.
Smite.
Right. Okay.
If it had an ugly threesome and spawned this gross, sickly
Sounds
baby.
horrible.
Right. Okay. So gaming
sounds
events.
amazing.
Sweet baby,
Gaming
it's
events.
an amazing game.
Right. Gaming events.
Yep.
Gaming events. Let's go to gaming events.
Do we have to?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do we
So-
have- I'm not going to I-56 though.
Neither am I.
Never
I
mind.
was. Now
So
I'm
I'm
not.
the only one going to R56. Fucking hell.
So
And I believe I'm
was
the only one going
going-
to Comic Con.
Yeah.
Well, someone has to, I guess.
Yeah. Whoa.
So I-56.
Fired.
I-56 is coming up soon. We still don't know the full people
shit.
who's going to be exhibiting there yet.
I was
Uh,
supposed to cancel
but-
my hotel.
We do
Stay
know.
up all night, yeah.
We do know that a certain Mr. Chicken Din Dins and a certain Miss Naysayers will be representing. With
Yeah, no one cares about that.
Why?
I'm joking.
I'm being nice.
So
okay.
yes, part of if you don't know, not Team Kryptk, Nay and Jigs, Naysayers and Chicken Dindins are part of Team Xsplit, and Xsplit along with ASUS have a booth at I-56, and they have announced a full team of people who are going to be streaming
Which is
live from the
on,
event.
Rob, give me an MX and Jigs and Nay.
Well, I'll tell you what. I will bring up the actual list, which I was meant to have done.
It's mainly LT's on to give me an AMX, Rob. And
So, streaming at there is LT's Under, Give Me an MX, Chicken Dindins, Naysayers, FaZe Games, Can Explosives, Genko 90, Geek Byte, Studder, Game Boy Luke.
when you say my name.
There's Game Boy Luke, who I presume is not going to be playing on a Game Boy, because you can't stream Game Boys very well to Twitch.
Emulators.
But then he's still not playing on a Game Boy.
May-
So what?
Maybe,
Maybe,
he's a-
maybe his
a
new
dog.
name is Emulator Luke. Emulaluke. Right, Birdie
Fine,
Keeper.
nice name.
Oh, Birdkeeper Toby. Really? That's your name? Some people.
All
have
right,
weird
can we
names.
not? Can we not
And-
shit on people's names who are going?
well, it's funny because we were talking about birds and shitting. Anyway,
But also, there's the guy who this guy called Vaprenti, and his picture, he looks. It's a weird lighting effect where he just looks like he's been cut into a rave, with a vodka bottle behind him. It's brilliant.
okay, Dan, stop shit talking people on the internet.
I'm not shit talking. He's a very handsome man. There we go.
Anyway,
Sorry
yeah,
about
just
what-
thought would say
So
that.
these amazing people will be
Yes, all amazing
two people you know, obviously. There's coverage with people. No one cares about you. Though.
Yeah, we can't hear you say it at all. So yeah, Nate and Chigs will be streaming throughout the whole weekend, Friday, Saturday and Sunday from I-56. If you could be there and get there, look out for them streaming on the booth. There'll be more information of where the booth is and stuff near the time, and they'll tweet and stuff when they're streaming as well.
We will probably tweet as well.
I'll be there taking pictures and just being a
Dick.
dick in the corner,
cares about you.
basically. So come say hi, I need some loving too.
I mean,
No.
Dan, I will come to I-56 with you if you put me up in a hotel.
Hey, if you want,
Hold
you can
on a
help my
minute.
hotel.
You've got a hotel. Oh no, that's for someone else.
Yeah, that's
No, because
Get
I
the
was
same
supposed
hotel.
to be going to I-56, but I booked into a hotel. That's actually a guest house, so. But I can't go anymore. So if someone wants that,
Give it to Fox.
so if you two want to go,
I mean,
I'm going home and going there. Like,
Well, you don't have to. Aha! Fox can give you a lift every day if you stay together.
yeah, I've heard about his driving though.
No, that's because I was shaking the car.
Yeah, in fairness, we were going
Richard
down.
Hammond then.
We were going down a bypass
Well,
motorway, and he
Let's
was
not
wigging.
sort that out during the podcast anyway.
Yeah,
But yeah, Insomnia is happening. Is there any other gaming events that's happening
Now,
up to the end of the year?
next weekend is Comic Con.
But gaming events. Gaming events.
Not that any of us are going to, or we know of.
What is
I'm pretty sure
Comic-Con?
there is a lot of people that do love it. This one, the one that I go to, it's a memorabilia one. But there's a lot of famous people that do go there. That,
It's not MCM,
yeah,
because
I'm
that was
Hold
the
on.
other week.
Famous people go to
I thought that was the other week.
Insomnia.
You're on about a different one. This is in Birmingham.
London. Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
so MCM do this thing where they go all over the country constantly.
Yeah.
Whereas actual
They do it
normal...
twice a year, which is normally March and November. Well, it's always March.
They've
and
done it in
November.
Telford sometimes as well.
Aren't they? No.
Which is weird because you just
Yeah.
see people cosplaying, walking around town as you're on the bus to work.
What's MCM?
I don't know what it stands for.
My crusty
But it's
Mancunian.
It's like
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought you said
It's
my
Comic-Con.
my
It's
crusty man
Comic-Con.
piece. Sorry, I thought you
Well,
said my crusty man piece.
Some of the people that are going there, some people might not know more than names, but there's a woman called Liv Tyler. She's the elf
she's from my zombie.
from The Hobbit.
I thought she was Steve Tyler's daughter.
There is 5 people from Game of Thrones going.
Oh, which
Is,
one?
is Maisie Williams going?
No.
Wait,
Fuck off.
wait.
There's his name is
Boon, stop. Who are the people from Game of Thrones?
Ewan Simon, I think his name is. Ian Beatty. These aren't the names in the
Obvious.
Ian McElney. Is it something like that?
McKellen.
Nah. Roger Ashton Griffiths and James Cosmo.
I don't know any of those.
You will if you see them.
Yeah, I probably would.
There's a hell of a lot of Star Wars people going.
Maisie Williams isn't going, then what's the point?
Boon, will you send
Yeah.
me, please, so I can see who's going?
Yeah, I'll send you a link on that.
I'm
But yeah,
just-
there's a hell of a lot of Star Wars people going, and that's because of the films and the games coming out.
Wait,
so.
does a new film coming out? No one's mentioned this.
So I
Um,
pre-ordered my tickets for Star Wars.
Oh, she's
Really?
from fucking Lord of the Rings.
Game of Thrones. That's what he was saying.
Yeah, Liv Tyler.
Yes.
Oh. Oh dear. So so apart from Comic Con and Insomnia, is there any
One more thing I wanted to say
gaming
is
event?
I am dressing up as well. So if anyone is going, I'm going to be Venom. So
You can
come
be
say hi.
Spider-Man.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm going to be Venom.
For some reason, my brain thought you said giraffe.
I'm going as a giraffe.
Oh my god, Andrew Lee Potts is going.
Tell you what, you have to stick your neck out for that one.
Andrew Lee
I've got a
Potts.
question for you. What noise does a giraffe make?
Well,
Sorry. Boon, can you
Yeah.
go get me an autograph from Andrew Lee Potts, and I'll love you forever.
Angela Potts, where is she?
It's from. It's a he. It's from Primeval.
Oh, Andrew Lee Potts.
He's a
Is
fucking.
Sarah Jane Potts related to him then?
I'm assuming so. But he's in Primeval.
Autograph price £15.
That was
For an
the
autograph?
Yeah.
Why? Whoa,
You think that's bad? You think that's bad?
whoa,
Liv
whoa,
Tyler,
whoa,
£45 for an
whoa, 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 whoa. Why are
Can I just
people
point out as well?
selling their own autographs?
Can I point
60
out something?
it's a common
Liv Tyler,
thing. You'll be
£60 for
very
something.
shocked.
Can I point something out?
No one does this
Yep.
in music.
The 5
They do.
people
They do.
that are in Game of Thrones, they're all shit people that no one fucking gives a fucking
They do.
That's why they're going to Comic Con.
like. I know that. Like,
Last year,
I know of
RJ Mitt was there from Breaking Bad.
who.
Do you mean who?
I've never seen Breaking Bad.
Oh, no one's seen Breaking Bad?
I have, but I just don't know who
you
you
mean.
on about.
Who's-
The one with the crutches? His son?
Oh, Walt Jr.
Yeah. Paul Jr.? He went there.
Okay.
He's quite.
you-
he's quite a
Because he
great
was a
character.
very big character.
He
in
was? He was a big character.
Last year they had Noah from The Walking Dead as well.
Oh,
that. Did you have an arc?
Noah from The Walking Dead.
Noah.
I've not seen The Walking Dead.
Oh, he was a big character.
He wasn't. He was a fuck.
He was. No, he was.
He was a
And
big
then-
character for about half a fucking season, mate.
No. A season in total. Because it was half of one season, then into the next one. He was great. He was amazing.
Can't deny that he wasn't
had-
great.
They gave him
But-
plans, and they pushed plans out to him, and then they dragged them away, and he was my favourite character at the time. And no, they
You fucking
decided...
kidding me? Also,
My
Zaephyn,
favourite characters always end up dying, so I'm never going to have favourites.
Are you up to date with Walking Dead?
I am indeed.
No
I've missed the
spoilers.
last- Don't
No
spoil it.
spoilers.
I haven't seen the last season.
No spoilers, but how bullshit. You know what I'm talking about, Zaephyn. How bullshit was that? The only major
bullshit.
thing that's happened in season 6 so far.
Oh, it's not... Oh, no,
Someone
I'll talk
died?
to you about that afterwards.
Yeah, someone died, but I'm not saying who died. But how?
Jon Snow.
No, I'm not going to spoil anything, but I'll talk to you about that afterwards.
Okay,
Was it Jon Snow?
Yeah, Jon Snow died.
You know nothing, Dan Snow.
Can I just... Fox
Can
has
I
done that
point
thing.
out, Dan has made 2 people leave in this podcast? 2.
The Jon Snow thing, right? Oh wait, Fox. So the Jon Snow thing.
Don't talk about Jon Snow.
When this happened,
Don't even talk.
I...
Point out, I haven't seen the episode.
Well, it's too late.
Don't even talk about
But-
Jon Snow.
It's
In-
already been spoiled for me.
Yeah, but in the thing, everyone on Twitter was watching it, and everyone went, "Oh my god, Jon Snow!" rah, rah." And I thought they meant the newsreader on Channel 4. So I went, "What? Jon Snow has died?" And I got so much shit.
You've just spoiled the end of
If you went
him.
on his Twitter or something and was like, oh,
Everybody now.
I genuinely thought I got so much shit. Even Fox had a go at me for it
So
on Twitter, saying "You dickhead." I was like, "What?"
So for anybody that now hasn't seen the end of Game of Thrones
I
season
think
5,
everyone.
From the news, Jon Snow is actually dead.
1 second.
The newsreader.
I do apologise for the spoiler that Dan's just given away.
But hold on, if you get upset,
Fucking
stop. What I don't get is people who get upset over spoilers because
You're gonna watch
you
it.
still have to watch it to understand anyway. So you're not getting anything spoiled.
Are you kidding? What do you mean you don't like? Right, okay. So,
Zaephyn, you've disappeared. Your volume's gone.
It's a massive plot point.
as well, right? So when you're watching, when you put that much time into watching a fucking series or a fucking TV show, and then someone says, "Oh yeah, this person dies," fucking wastes the entire literal thing because you're like, "Well, none of this matters. He's dead anyway."
It don't matter to me because I want to see how it died. I want to know how it built up to it and shit like that. So spoilers don't really bother me.
No, because it still
Thank you.
it still spoils it.
It doesn't.
For
It's a,
It
it's
makes
It
me wanna
spoils
watch
a
it.
small part,
part
which
of the
doesn't
episode.
matter.
So you may not know the plot of the episode, but you know the outcome. You know how it's gonna end anyway.
in fairness, right? In fairness, when I was watching the very last episode of Game of Thrones so far, I was like, right, when's he gonna die? And it was like 5 minutes to like the end of the episode, and I was like, have people just been lying to me? No.
I knew exactly which point because I got it in detail spoiled for me.
Don't
I
you
was
think
like-
Dave looks like Samuel Tarly?
Rest in peace, headphone users. Hopefully, I've sorted the audio on that so that that doesn't hurt you as much as it just hurt me.
It's funny because it's true.
Is he whistling through his nose? What was it?
I'm sorry.
So all I heard through that, because of Fox's laugh, was, "Don't you think Zafe looks like?" And
Samuel.
as soon as that happens in any conversation,
Shrek.
Johnny Vegas. Oh, sorry.
go on, go on, Paul, let's go, Paul. Come on, Paul from Street Fighter. Let's go. You know,
A thumb.
I was-
What the fuck?
Gilly from Tekken. Let's throw that one in there as well. Yeah, come on, guys, keep going.
Twats.
Oh,
now you're just being childish, Fox. Childish Fox.
Um,
Speak
who
English.
was it? Who was it? I looked like this time.
Jon
Sam
Snow.
Farley.
Jon Snow.
Jon Snow.
The newsreader.
In fairness, that's not necessarily an insult.
Yeah, fit as
You
fuck, Jon
know
Snow.
nothing, Jon Snow.
Do that thing with your tongue, Jon Snow, from the north.
Moving on. I've just pointed out. So Boon, let's get back to games. Boon, I think you're the only one of us that actually gives a flying fuck about Assassin's Creed.
I
Yes.
care.
Oh.
Do you?
Yes.
Yes.
As
I
much
like
as
the
me.
new game.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Why?
How many
Why do I
Assassin's
like
Creed
the
have you
new
played?
game?
Have you played the new one?
Me?
Yeah.
Nah, I've been watching it because I couldn't afford to buy it. So,
Because it
But-
costs 50 quid, then you have to pay them.
Well, it did, well, for me, it cost me 120 quid. Well, 130 quid I paid for it.
but no, I really enjoyed where they went. They've taken the good parts of they've taken the good parts people liked about the Assassin's Creed games, and then what people kind of liked about Unity, and put it together.
So
And made a
Unity
very nice. They made a very
Unity
nice baby.
was the worst one they've ever made.
Are you
But there were
fucking...
parts that people
I liked
liked.
it. I played it, but it was the worst one that they've ever made.
So,
It
my whole thing with Assassin's Creed, I played, right, so I started playing Assassin's Creed when Assassin's Creed 2 came out. I ordered Assassin's Creed 1 and 2. 2 ended up coming first, was like, fuck it, I'll play 2 first. Played 2 for about 2 or 3 days non-stop. Fell in absolute love with that game, right? And I was like, I'm never gonna give up this series. Then played Assassin's Creed 1, and I was like, this is the most boring, most tedious piece of shit I've ever played. They then brought out Brotherhood, enjoyed it. They brought out Revelations, enjoyed it. They brought out Assassin's Creed 3. That was where I was like, fuck this. Assassin's Creed 3 was the biggest piece of shit I've ever
I
played.
disagree.
Was that
I-
Unity?
I've got to disagree too. I loved Assassin's
Yeah,
Creed 3.
Assassin's Creed 3 was the next level for Assassin's Creed for me.
Yeah.
Because that's when they brought in the hunting, having your own island, the ships. I fucking loved it, man.
I, yeah,
Amazing. And
Well,
I think
I
I brought that for like 80 quid as well.
I stopped at. I didn't play Black Flag. No, I did play Black Flag. I lie. I played all of them up to Black Flag, and I didn't play Rogue.
I have not played Rogue, because that's only for.
It was
previous
apparently shit.
consoles. It's only
So-
for 360 and PS3, that is.
Exactly.
Because
So-
this was when next gen consoles first came out, so they made Rogue for previous consoles, so they didn't feel left out.
You could probably
I-
play it on the Xbox One now.
No, you can't.
Is it not on their
Backwards
compatibility list?
compatibility.
I've no
Oh
idea.
yeah, good point. Yeah, probably
Well, it's a good
But-
thing that was on my list.
is. We haven't finished about Assassin's Creed 4. We briefly touched it. I want to say I am very with the. It wasn't hard to improve on Unity, to be fair.
No.
So, but I am very much impressed with Assassin's Creed 4.
Syndicate,
I thought the story was brilliant.
Oh
The
yeah.
gameplay was brilliant. There are a few glitches.
The thing that
here
I
and
like as
there.
well, they use historical people as well.
Yeah,
Like the
yeah.
Winston Churchill. It's wicked, man. It's so much fun, and I like the fact now that it's. Don't you start? I like the fact now that it's a British one, and it's in London, and
God.
we know. I know London, so it's. I think it's awesome, man. I do.
No
been
game, because no game has
speculating.
ever been based in London.
This,
So what other games
they're
apart
pretty
from
spot on with this.
yeah?
Not gonna lie, but they've been saying they were gonna make an Assassin's Creed in England and London for the longest time. It's like, oh, next year they've got it. I think they waited the right amount of time for this,
Oh yeah, definitely.
and the DLC. The DLC is a cool thing. The what was it? The Jack the Ripper thing Madrid
Yeah,
that
yeah.
they've got.
Yeah, that's
I think it's perfect. You hunt down Jack the Ripper.
So I
Language.
can't wait. So I don't know what are they going to go with that. Are they going to go with like not being able to catch him when he gets away and no one knows who he is still, or is it going to be the fact that you find him?
Oh
and
no,
you kill
no,
him, that's
they've
it?
I keep having to tell people this, unfortunately, because people don't generally hear about it. They've discovered who Jack the Ripper was last year or the year before.
IRL.
Gary Glitter.
What?
Gary Glitter.
It wasn't. It was Rolf Harris.
Is your name Timmy by any chance?
Fucking hell.
Thankfully not.
Okay, so DNA evidence has uncovered the identity of notorious serial killer Jack the Ripper. The man behind the grisly killing spree in London's East End has been unveiled as, this is going to fuck me over for saying this, Aaron Kosminski.
Aaron Kaminsky. Sounds Polish.
Now, I'm not proud of sharing the same
Wow.
name, but the bloke ended up dying at the age of 23 as a Polish immigrant inside an asylum. There you go.
Wow.
To be fair though, if that was big news though, you would have been on the TV.
It
If
was
that was
on-
a big
it was
part
on-
of British
It
history.
was on the news for 2 days and then nothing.
I haven't heard nothing about it, and I watch the news every single day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to when they last. Hold on.
Right. So on the Assassins.
13th of July, they was last posted about by the Telegraph.
Yeah. But yeah, with Assassin's Creed Syndicate, I highly recommend buying it. It is an awesome game. Get it.
Well, someone's got to recommend it.
Even if you haven't played the other ones, buy it.
Mm.
It's fucking awesome.
Just to point
I
out,
love the
Assassin's
fact
Creed
that
3.
they-
Assassin's Creed 3 is not available on the backward compatibility. Only Assassin's Creed 2.
What about Rogue?
Sorry, I meant Rogue, not 3.
Yeah.
They bring
You'd
out
expect it to.
there's like 5 Assassin's Creed games every year.
Games? Assassin's Creed
There's like
games.
5 every year. 5 games. Yeah, Xbox
Both went
compatibility
different
thing.
places there.
Yeah, I know.
Is the
Xbox
Xbox
One.
compatibility out now then?
Yes,
Yeah.
so if you now update your Xbox to the latest update, if it doesn't do it automatically, you just go to system, then
Well, I
update.
don't have an Xbox, I'm just wondering.
I was just putting that out there.
Because I know that PS4 does it as well, but
Yeah.
PS4 haven't started it yet, or
No,
Yeah,
they've
yeah.
had PlayStation
I know
Plus
they're doing it.
from
PlayStation, yeah.
release. They had a handful of games.
Wow.
Handful.
So
Xbox just released this, and you've got like New Vegas,
But I
Fallout
think
3.
So there's 100 odd games, and
In
there
fairness,
is actually they are probably the most popular games on the 360,
they are adding more as well.
and they are
That's
going to be
saying a
adding
lot
more.
about Rogues, isn't it?
What's sad though is the well, yeah, it does. But what's sad is the fact that it's taken this long.
Yeah.
Like,
As I'm
if
as
you
I
could
said,
do this, with a fucking software update, why did you not do this when the Xbox One was released?
They didn't want to seem like they were copying
Which everyone
PlayStation
wanted from the start.
completely.
Yeah, I've not seen how it works yet, but it's just like Dirt Showdown's on there, Doom's on there, Just Cause 2. There you go, Just Cause 2. What else is on there? It's actually good. Fallout 3 is on there.
Mhm.
Gears of War 2, Pinball FX, Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six, Vegas, and Vegas
the reason
2
why
as well.
PS4 haven't done it yet is because they've just brought out something called PlayStation Now, where you can stream games to your TV without owning a PlayStation, which is
I
pretty
don't know.
cool.
I'm trying to remember what the name. They have PlayStation.
You have a
Plus.
PlayStation Now box. It's a little white box that you plug into.
Oh, so you still have to buy something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a controller and you have a little white box. It's like a Freeview box, and then you can stream games to it, which is I think pretty awesome because you haven't got to fork out 300 quid then for a PS4.
You think it's pretty awesome?
Yeah.
We live in the UK,
Yeah.
where we have a really shit internet infrastructure, where the ISPs are too busy pretending that they need more money and raising bills just in order to up the cap on speed.
It's only
I'm
upload
just
speed,
getting what
really. It's
PlayStation
a bit
does.
rubbish in the UK.
No, for me, I get
it's all of
less
it.
than a megabyte a second download speed.
I got over 100.
Do you want to swap houses, please?
Yeah,
I've
but-
got like 110 down.
Yeah, but the amount that I have to pay for mine to get 100 down and 5 up, it's
yeah, I get like
ridiculous.
110 down and like 6 up, 7 up, something like that.
And it's just like, but Virgin Media have just gone, oh, we're going to upgrade your speed. Great!
Yeah.
But you've also got to pay an extra bit every month. What?
So you're not going to upgrade.
So you're making your infrastructure better, but I've got to pay for that more than I already. Fuck off.
To be fair,
yeah, we got a good deal. We'll give you a 200 megabyte download for an extra 10 hour. Like that, you're right.
I just
to be
wanted
fair,
to give
we
you equal
pay
upload.
£44 a month for 100 down and 80 up.
Do you
And
get
we
100
get
down?
We get 75 and 50.
You do not get 50 up. The
Yeah.
amount
Yeah.
of times your internet cuts out.
It's just Skype because my Skype is shit.
Okay.
No. Skype is shit.
There you go. If I was on my laptop, it would be so much better. It's
Can I
just the
just-
fact that this Skype on my PC is shit.
Can I just ask a question?
That was a question.
So,
Oh, let's see what you did there.
can I ask another question after this question I'm now asking?
No.
So on our little itinerary thing, right at the bottom it says VR and its role in Japanese anime.
So I was just about to bring this one up.
What the fuck?
So
See,
on one
I
of the
read
streams
this
this
and I
week.
thought, why do we not have
I think
the
it's
person
smart.
who
But it's
said
not-
to put this in?
So one of our viewers on one of the streams this week, Rhynoking, asked if we could talk about virtual reality and its role in Japanese anime porn.
But
Now I
it's
did
not,
say
it's not
that
just
in
anime porn, it's in ordinary porn. I know
It will be.
no, he just wants to know about it in Japanese anime porn.
What? Oh, okay.
That's his thing.
was
That's
his
what he
thing.
likes.
Clearly.
So firstly is Rhynoking, you need help.
Yeah, what?
There are numbers that you call and there are people you can go to. I'm not going to put them in the description. There's a thing
Go
called
here.
Google.
No, I'm just...
Secondly, Fox, how have you found your Japanese anime porn collection?
Through Crunchyroll. No. Listen. So I'm just really quickly gonna give my thoughts and feelings on this. As opposed to just having it as Japanese anime porn, we're gonna just talk about it as porn as a whole.
Yeah,
I can't believe we're even going to talk about this.
I don't
If you are under 18, stop now.
leave. That's it. Podcast over. Bye. No. Right. So
It's wrong. That's where we're going with this.
it's wrong. I thought you missed out on R there, mate. Sorry. Anyway, so
I can't
It's
do this.
wrong. Wrong.
sorry.
Okay, let's get to seriousness. Let's get to serious. Fox, what is your view?
Is there a possibility of having a serious conversation about VR and porn?
Let's try.
Okay. So, so you've got VR, yeah, but at the end of the day, you're still just jacking yourself off.
Yeah.
Do we think that there's gonna be like Sony's own? You got your Oculus Rift, it's like Sony's own, and then it's like some sort of
But also, this is still
Very
stuff that has to be plugged in, and we know that electricity and water or liquid doesn't go well.
water.
Liquid.
Hang on a minute. If you get from here to here, anyway,
Where it's plugged in, dear.
The
It's still
open
correct.
wires, Fox. Not the fact that he's aiming for his eyes.
Thank you.
It's open wires.
At least you know your eyes are protected.
Anyway, right. So,
What if like Sony were just like, hey, so you like these characters? How about you like them in another way? So they
And
have a
you know
skin
what?
customization setting that you can put on top of said people inside VR porn.
do you know what that comes with? DLC.
Whoa, don't say that.
Oh, with DLC.
Can we please stop now? I can't.
So,
We can't
on a serious note, if you do have better requests than that, do put them in the comments below.
West, don't be that guy.
And now to get really serious, I
Before
believe
you-
Zay wanted to say something as well when we
In
finish.
a minute.
Yeah,
So,
my
firstly,
problem here is this is the last thing we're talking about, and the thing I want to move on to
Yeah, it's
is
not
on
really relevant,
other
is it?
end
No, no, no,
of
no,
the
no, no, no.
spectrum.
because we got one more thing to quickly mention. I was just going to quickly reiterate to the Twitch streaming and charity stuff. So what is it?
Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
Why is that not even written down? I should have thought about that.
Yeah.
Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, charity stream,
Someone
16th,
asked.
yeah, 16th, 17th of January 2016 is charity stream. Put it in your calendar, whatever you need. Things and stuff. That is pretty much the podcast, apart from
Again,
that
all
man,
links
which is actually
be
over there.
below.
Yeah,
Zaephyn.
Zaephyn.
I still can't believe this is what we're moving on to
I know.
after that.
How to segue 101.
Compose yourself.
So, oh my god, I can't believe this. Right. So, I just wanted to take a moment to talk about what happened in Paris on Friday the 14th, I believe it was.
13th.
13th. Friday the 13th. So, if you didn't know, 128 people, that's the number so far, have been killed in a massacre, as it's being called, in Paris. And I put on Twitter that I didn't want to share my views with what happened itself about the people that did it, because I believe that if you are giving them publicity over something wrong, over something bad that has happened, you are giving the people who have the publicity. So, in that light, I like to end this with just everyone's thoughts going out to the people who have lost anybody and the people who have been lost in this massacre. It's an absolute tragedy that in our world something like this can still happen. And I'm just gonna end it on that. We need to give from Team Kryptk our condolences to those who have lost anybody in this event. But other than that, we have been Team Kryptk, and I'd like to thank everybody for tuning into this podcast. We'll see you next time.